Guys, JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City live watch along. Today it's the biggest game of the season so far for Manchester City. It's the Champions League quarter-final second leg. Pesky quarter-finals, gone out the last 3 times in the last 3 seasons in the Champions League. Liverpool, Tottenham Hotspur and Lyon. Today we take on Dortmund, looking to end that curse. We have a narrow lead going into this match in Germany at the Signal Iduna Park. It's 2-1 to Manchester City. Borussia Dortmund obviously holding that away goal, which could be absolutely crucial in this game. We know that with a win or draw today, let's keep it nice and simple, then we do go through. If we go through, we will face Paris Saint-Germain in the semi-final of the Champions League after they knocked out Bayern Munich yesterday. So before I crack on with this live watch along with all of my thoughts and all of the build-up to this game, make sure you subscribe. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. As you can see from yesterday's live stream, we was aiming to try and get to 16,200 subscribers. We've now smashed past that today. So thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated. We're now less than 800 subscribers away from 17,000 subscribers. So any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also social media links there in the description below and also on the yellow banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below and on the banner too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this live watch along. I am aiming for 100 likes minimum. We're currently only 82 likes away from that goal. We got over 100 likes yesterday for the first time this season, covering a game that isn't Manchester City. So hopefully in this game, this big game, expecting a lot of interest, hopefully we can get over 100 likes. So if you haven't already, then do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated by me. Don't forget also, this video is sponsored and brought to you by the best footballing app out there, OneFootball. OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football news, transfer news, latest fixtures and results, as well as live statistics during the game, live commentary, live league tables, gives you your lineups and what channel you can find the game that you're wanting to watch on. It's a fantastic app to get. If you haven't got it already and you're a big football fan, then you are missing out. You can go and download the app. It is free through the link at the top of my description. That will take you to the download page to download OneFootball. In doing that, not only gives you the best footballing app, but it also helps to keep these videos rolling for you guys. So it does help to support the future content created here on my channel. I do have my promo video with OneFootball just like always. So, like we always say, roll it. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated. Like I said, if you want to go and download the app, all you need to do is press that link at the top of my description. Lastly, before we crack on with this live watch along, if you're watching this after the game, leave your thoughts in the comments below. But if you are currently tuning in, then do leave your thoughts in the live chat with your score prediction for this game, and also do let me know where everyone is tuning in from. Just going to head to the live chat now to see who we've got tuning in. So we've got Hold On, so thank you very much for tuning in. We've got Adam Quinn, JSGC member, big shout out to you, going for 3-1 to Manchester City, and 100 likes, definitely what we're aiming for. We're 81 likes away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. We've got JSGC regular, Alex and FIFA once more in the chat. We've also got Smith Soccer News as well, I presume tuning in from Scotland once more, going for 3 3-0 to Manchester City. We've also got Boy Racer UK tuning in once more, so thank you very much for that. We've got Alvarez, we've got Cam, we've also got Tafazul, we've got Clarksman once more as well, we've got Julian, we've got JJ, we've got Spoof, we've got Akash, I hope I said your name right. We've got the one and only, thank you very much for that. Yeah, that's right, we've got a haircut. Hairdresser's only opened on Monday. We managed to get ourselves a haircut, feeling much fresher and much cleaner and much better, if I'm completely honest. So there we go. A little bit of product in the hair. I have had it washed, I'm not going to lie. We've got Gary in, we've got Blue Moon in the chat, we've got JP, Jzinio, Mohammed and Robert as well. So big shout out to all you guys for tuning in. It is much appreciated by me. So what I'm going to do, the way this is going to roll out, over the next few minutes I'm going to speak about the teams that have gone out. I'm absolutely starving right now. I haven't had my tea or dinner, depending on where you're tuning in from. I call it tea. I haven't had anything to eat, okay? I'm starving, so I'm going to go and get something to eat. So I have got a little, I normally have half-time entertainment where I can freshen up. I've got pre-match entertainment as well. The game's that big, we've got pre-match entertainment for everybody to look forward to, and this time it's not provided by Nick Sid for the pre-match entertainment, so there we go. So I'm going to head straight on in to the teams using the One Football app to provide all this information to you guys. So Dortmund lining up today, needing a win, going with Hits in goal. They've gone with Mori at right back, Guerrero at left back, Hummels and Akanji at centre-back, Emre Can at defensive midfield. I did wonder if he'd be starting or not. Well, they've got Dahoud and Bellingham starting in the middle. It looks like it's going to be Knuff. Is that how you say his name? Or Nuff? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if that's a silent K or not. I'm sure someone will enlighten me. He's out on the right-hand side. Marco Reus out on the left-hand side. And Erling Haaland leading their line. On the bench for them today, they've got Thomas Meunier, Berkey, Schlutz, Reina, Brandt, Rashkull, Paslak, Rainier, there you go, Trigay, I'm not sure you said that one, is it Durajka, Forgan, Hazard and Pizechk. I've probably butchered some names, I do apologise for that one. I am no expert on the bench of Borussia Dortmund. For Manchester City, we've gone with Edison in goal. In fact, they've gone with the team I was expecting us to, bar one change. That's Zinchenko in for Cancelo. That's only changed from the last game. So if that doesn't surprise me, if I'm honest. We've gone with Edison in goal, Walker right back, Zinchenko left back, John Stones and Ruben Diaz at centre back, Rodri and Gundogan doing the double pivot for Manchester City this evening. I'm going to presume it's Bernardo Silva, even though One Football have got Bernardo Silva starting as City centre forward. I'm going to presume it's Bernardo Silva sitting at the top of midfield. It's going to be Mahrez on the right, Foden on the left, and De Bruyne probably going through the middle, acting as Manchester City's number 9, is what I reckon will be our team. On the bench for City, it's Fernandinho, Nathan Ake, Benjamin Mendy, Gabriel Jesus, Zach Steffen, Eric Garcia, James Trafford, João Cancelo, Raheem Sterling, Ferran Torres and Aymeric Laporte. So good to see Laporte back for Manchester City. Sergio Aguero not fit to travel, so he does not feature today. Dad, thank you very much for tuning in. It is much appreciated. It's going very well. We've got the haircut. Manchester City are playing. It's a big, massive game. There's lots of demand for this game. So what's not to love? We'll see what happens. There we go. So, like I said, my score prediction, I'm going to stick to what I said in my preview. I'm going to go for 2-2. That will see Manchester City go through. Any win for City this evening sees us go through to the semi-final. Any draw, no matter the scoreline, sees us also go through on aggregate. If Dortmund win by 1 goal, that's when it starts getting tricky. So any Dortmund win that is more than 1 goal sees them go through. If it finishes, so then it will be penalties. If it finishes 3-2, then Manchester City go through on away goals, 4-3, 5-4, etc, etc. Manchester City go through on away goals. So Dortmund's got 1 away goal. What I'm looking for from City tonight is 2 away goals. 2 away goals, in my opinion, sends Manchester City through because Dortmund then are needing 4. That's what I think may happen. I think City are going to try and keep this tight and compact. We'll see what happens. I reckon it's going to be a pretty open game. Both teams to score. I think the big goal that's coming up is which team scores first, and I reckon Dortmund are going to go all guns blazing at us for the first 10 or 15 minutes to try and get themselves into the advantage where psychologically they've got that goal, they're going through. City can hold them off and we can score first, we get that away goal, we match what Dortmund did at the Etihad Stadium. It means Dortmund, if they want to go through outright, need 3, 2 will send it to extra time, and Dortmund more than likely cannot afford to concede. So I'm going to go for 2-2, Manchester City to score first. Goal today for Manchester City, I'm going for goals for Phil Foden and Kevin De Bruyne. So there we go. We've got Harry tuning in. We've got Luke tuning in. Welcome. Thank you everybody for tuning in. We've got OPS as well. Have I missed anybody? I do apologise if I have missed anybody. Right, I'm going to go and nip off. I'm going to go and have my tea, and then I'll be back ready for the build-up before kick-off for this game. We've still got another 19 minutes to go until kick-off. So, I'm going to roll my pre-match entertainment for you guys. If you haven't already, I did put it out there before as a post that I've got a vlog channel. Link to that's in the description below if you want to go and subscribe to it. We've already picked up 5 subscribers today. We're on that push towards 300 subscribers. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. So yeah, I headed to the Trafford Centre. Someone thought I said Old Trafford. No, Trafford Centre. So I'm going to play that for everybody to enjoy with all of my thoughts from there, and it also keeps you a bit up to date with stuff going on in my life as well, and well worth subscribing if you haven't already and you are interested in things that's happening with me, then that would be fantastic. So that is your pre-match entertainment, just changing it up a bit from the drinks. We have got Mixed, providing the half-time entertainment once more for today. So I'm going to roll that video for you guys whilst I go and eat. What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another vlog. It's our first vlog of 2021. We've not actually been able to go out anywhere, which is why we've been a bit short on doing vlogs, but as restrictions have started to ease here in the UK today, we're going to be heading to the Trafford Centre. The shops have only been open since yesterday, so this is the second day that they're open, so we're going to go and check out the shop, see what the queuing's like, see what the systems are like, see what's happening at the Trafford Centre, how busy it is. We are currently still in the Easter holidays here for some schools, so I imagine it'll be quite busy, so we're just going to go and check it out and see what it is like. So before we crack on with this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That'd be much appreciated. We're on a push towards 300 subscribers now, and also leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. But first, before we go there, we are going to go and check out a house viewing first. We are currently looking to try and buy a house, which hopefully we'll have at some point this year. You might see that coming up at some point for everybody to stay tuned for. It's a little bit of an exclusive, so we're just going to go and check that out first. Right, we're just about to go and view the house pretty soon. Just wanted to give you a quick holiday vlog update, because a lot has happened in the last 12 months or so. So originally we was meant to be going to Orlando. That was last October. That of course never happened, and we never ended up going to Orlando. We ended up changing the holiday instead. We changed that holiday up to go to Tenerife. Originally we had it as New York, didn't we? New York as well, which we changed to Spain, and then from Spain moved that on to back to America, and this time to Las Vegas. So fingers crossed we do end up in Las Vegas in June. That would be fantastic. But we will be heading down to London. That's where our flight's going to be taking place. So we're confident that we're going to be able to have at least a little bit of a London vlog, because we're going to be heading down to Harry Potter Studios in Watford to be able to do that video. I'm not too happy with my last video that I did. There was audio problems. Hopefully not have any audio problems this time, and have a nice good vlog out from Harry Potter Studios, and also be heading to London City Centre and heading to Hard Rock Hotel in London as well for everybody to look forward to. So we're going to go and check out this house, and then it's on to Trafford Centre. 5 minutes later. So we've just been to view the house. Yeah. It's quite that we've been to view what 10, 15 houses before. We've got a bit of experience with looking around it, so we know to look cosmetically past the house and to be checking out the size and things like that to see if it's the right house for us and stuff. That house was just trashed on the inside. I don't know whether there's domestic issues or anything there, but there's damp issues that I'd noticed. The house stunk. It was a nice area and everything. I think we'd look at the area again. Just the house is a bit of a not really what we're looking for, so to speak, but it doesn't matter. We move on. We'll just carry on looking, and eventually we will find the right property for us. But in the meantime, we are off to the Trafford Centre now, and I'll be going to go and show you around everything that there is to do at the Trafford Centre. So let's go. We made it here alive, so let's go and check out what there is to do at Trafford Centre. We're just parked, there's plenty of parking spaces by the way. It's about, what time? 3:20 in the afternoon on Tuesday during the Easter holidays, and we're at just near Home Centre if you're wondering where we are parking, but it was suggesting that there was parking spaces for all the car parks here, so it doesn't seem too busy, but we'll go and see what it's like inside. Like I said, loads of parking spaces. Do have to wear masks. First thing I'm going to say, quiet. Just heading to Home Sense now. We're on it at the moment. We've got our pizza cutter. So that's £3. And then that's £6. That's an opener. And these are the kind of things you don't really think about when you're buying a house. The things you need. There we go. And got these for £7. And then for £4. All stuff we need. Right, little message to Mick Sid. 2 chairs, bar. Just say it. Outdoor filming. 3-piece sets, that's the chairs and bars. I think that works really well. To the Legoland store. That is Ace. That's £450. We've got a Lego Old Trafford as well. You always get some good stuff in the Lego store. If you just pick it up over there, we've got Primark, and that's a massive, massive queue. It's also the first time that I've seen a queue for a shop. Just Primark that seems to be busy. So the one-way system walkways back in place. Pretty quiet, but it doesn't necessarily mean people are going to abide by that. I've seen them trying to enforce masks, which I've seen some people walking around here not wearing them, so. Okay, so we're taking the advantage of the outdoor seating. There's, as I'm aware of, only 4 places here. So we've got Slim Chicken, Las Iguanas, which is where we are right now. You've also got 5 Guys that are doing it, as well as Frankie and Benny's. They've got outdoor seating, the sun's out, it's quite warm, there's no wind blowing in or anything, so I'm happy to eat outside. It is April, just bear that in mind. With England, you know, rain and everything and cold, might not be enjoyable, might be. You can also go inside and eat, but it is takeout, and I'm fairly sure you can't eat in there, you have to come outside to eat, which is, again, like I said, make of it what you want. So yeah, so we'll enjoy some food, and yeah, we'll take you around some of the other parts of the Trafford Centre to enjoy. So we're on a mocktail, tropical cooler, £3.95. It's buy one and get one free. Love it. It's also 2-for-1 cocktails as well, so buy 1 glass or pitcher and get the same, so it has to be the same you order.
How many days exactly are we staying? On holiday, next
And on the chicken fajitas, you get your side plate, comes on there, your wraps and sauce and everything in there, and I've also got some curly fries and sauce. And that's all your sauces and everything. Lunch in Las Iguanas was very, very nice. Highly recommended for 2 of the fajitas, 2-for-1 drinks as well, curly fries and sweet potato fries was £46 in total. Thumbs up from me. Let's go explore more from the Trafford Centre. Currently in the middle of Debenhams. It's closing down in a few weeks, so you've got to be quick, but they've got some really good offers on. We know this because we went to Bury yesterday and got some really good stuff, particularly for homeware. I've currently got 2 really fluffy, feathery pillows, which, you can just check out the price there, was £40, now £20. There's lots of things with 50%, 60%, 70% off. Really good to be got, so that's my recommendation. There we go, that's us done at the Trafford Centre. We did go into Debenhams, like I said, there is 50, 60, even 70% off on stuff, so well worth going in, particularly with them having just a few weeks left of them being open, unfortunately. So in terms of queues and things like that and your wait time, most shops, I would probably say 95% of shops, you're not going to be queuing. It's just a simple straight walk in and walk out as you would as normal. There'll be maybe some social distancing signs on the floor. There'll be some hand sanitizing as you enter into the shop, but other than that, pretty much as normal as what it was when it was open at the beginning of January and into the rush at Christmas as well. In terms of shops that actually are having queuing there, I noticed JD was pretty busy but didn't have any queues outside. It was just busy inside. The big shop is Primark. There's loads of queues out there. I imagine maybe over the next few weeks it would start to die down a little bit, but as it is right now, there's queues. I don't know how long the queues are there for because, well, I didn't go into Primark, so I don't know how long the queues are, but they're pretty big, if I'm completely honest. So I would say that if you wanted to visit Trafford Centre, it's well worth a visit. It'd be a good visit as well. So yeah, we will be heading in a couple of days to Cheshire Oaks for everybody to look forward to go. I'm steaming up, look at that. We're heading to Cheshire Oaks in a couple of days to go and see what it's like there. We did do these vlogs back last year when they first reopened to go and see what it's like there, so we're going to be doing it again this year to see what it's like, see if there's anything different and what deals we can find. So you do have that to look forward to. One last thing, cost me £5. We've gone to Starbucks and we've bought, they've got a special bubblegum flavour, so I'm going to see how that tastes. We've got some cream sprinkles, vanilla and caramel cream in this, so pretty much like a melted bubblegum ice cream. Certainly not bad, so I'm going to enjoy that on the car ride home. So like I said, we will be doing Cheshire Oaks in a couple of days for everybody to look forward to, so I will see you all for that. We've got other vlogs as well, go and check them out on my channel, so I'll see you all again very soon. So I've been JSGC. I do hope that everyone did enjoy the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video, subscribe if you're new around here, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Like I said, I am aiming for 300 subscribers. My social media links, you find them in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. And don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below as well of what you've made of this video. So I'll see you all again very soon. I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone is safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now. Worked a treat, that. Tea demolished. Pasta bake for anybody wondering. Elite tea. Was very delicious. I do hope that everyone did enjoy the vlog there. I will be doing more vlogs coming up very, very soon. Lots of little stuff working on in the pipeline, so if you're interested in staying up to date with things that I am doing, I put some exclusives out there in that video, then do go and check out my vlog channel and subscribe. The link is in the description if you want to go and subscribe to my vlog channel. Like I said, I am aiming for 300 subscribers over there, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Thank you everyone that did interact with me there during that video as well. That is much appreciated, with people showing an interest with some very nice comments there, so I do appreciate that, so thank you everyone for that. Always working hard here on the JSGC channel. I don't just run obviously the Manchester City stuff. I have my own vlog channel, gaming channel. I'm helping mix Sid out when I can as well, a partner channel of mine, so just spreading about in different markets here and there and doing this and that and keeping myself preoccupied and busy, which is just something that I like to do in my spare time. So there we go. We've got Nadir and Dragon or Dragon as well tuning in, so thank you very much for that. It is much appreciated. We are aiming, ladies and gentlemen, for 100 likes. We're now on 45 likes, so any help towards 100 likes would be much appreciated. 55 to go. I remember last week, fond memories of last week, City winning, of course, against Dortmund, and also we hit 100 likes just as the game kicked off. Not sure we're going to get there this week, which that's fine, that's okay. We're still making some really nice steady gains towards 100 likes, which is absolutely fantastic. Very soon we will have the players coming out. We are 4 minutes now away from kick-off for this game at the Signal Iduna Park. So I'm just going to go through my promos once more before we do crack on with this live watch-along. So make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We've smashed past 16,200 subscribers. We're less than 800 subscribers away from my goal now of 17,000 subscribers. Don't forget also to leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this live watch along. We're now 54 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also social media links in the description below and also on the banner too if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below and on the banner too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. You can go and check out all my other channels and all my other stuff in the description as well. And speaking of descriptions, it takes me on to my sponsor for today's video. Thank you to OneFootball. They're helping to keep these live watch-alongs rolling for you guys. So a big shout out to them. Thank you very much to them for sponsoring this video. If you want to go and download the OneFootball app, which helps to support the future content created here on my channel, then go and press that link at the top of my description. That'll take you to the download page to download OneFootball. OneFootball will keep you up to date with all the latest football fixtures, football results, football news, transfer news, live statistics, live commentary of games, live league tables, and also what channel you can view the game on. The game today is on BT Sport 3 here in the United Kingdom. I do have my promo video which I'm going to roll for you one more time right now. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. It is much appreciated by me. Like I said, if you want to go and download the OneFootball app, all you need to do, press that link at the top of my description. That'll take you to the download page to download OneFootball. So we have the players out, ready. The Champions League anthem, it's going. You know the drill. Boo at home. Boo. Boo. I'm going to take that time out to do a bit of interaction with everybody tuning in whilst we go through the UEFA Champions League anthem. Mixed, thank you for tuning in, much appreciated. Good evening to you, hoping it's going to be a really good evening for Manchester City. Seeing quite a few people saying it's beer time, it's beer o'clock. I'm well boring. There's Pepsi in here with ice. That's what's keeping me entertained, making sure I'm on it for this gargantuan match between Borussia Dortmund and Manchester City at the Signal. At the Signal Iduna Park. We're just getting the teams up. Marco Reus is captaining Borussia Dortmund today. Erling Haaland's on a yellow card warning. If he gets a yellow card, he will miss the first leg of the Champions League semi-final if Dortmund go through. The same is going to be said for Emre Can. He is also on the yellow card warning. No substitutes for Dortmund today are on that yellow card warning, so they're going to want to keep Emre Can and Erling Haaland free from getting any yellow cards because they will miss out on the Champions League semi-final first leg against Paris Saint-Germain. If you're wondering, if City do go through, we will be away from home first against PSG, and the following match, the second leg, will be at the Etihad Stadium if we do go through. We've now got over 70 people now tuning in, so thank you very much for everybody for tuning in. It is much appreciated. No one in the Manchester City starting 11 are on yellow card warnings for City, which is good, so we don't have to worry about that. Just no red cards means that everyone will be good to go for the semi-final if we do go through. On the bench, Ciao, Cancelo and Fernandinho are both on yellow card warning, so if they come on and get a yellow card, then they will be suspended for the Champions League semi-final first leg. Just something for City to bear in mind. So, quickly, if you are watching this, you are enjoying the content, do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. We're now 48 likes away from 100 likes, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget, go and download today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. Link is at the top of my description, and subscribe if you are new around here and you're enjoying the content. We're ready for kickoff now. Borussia Dortmund playing in their yellow shirts, black shorts. Wait for it to pan out to see what colour socks they're in. They're attacking from, so it's yellow shirts, black shorts, and yellow socks attacking from left to right. Manchester City playing in their swimming pool kit, sky blue shirts, white shorts, and blue socks attacking from right to left. Players take the knee. We're ready for kickoff. It's Dortmund getting us underway for this Champions League quarter-final second leg match at the Signal Iduna Park, and it is Jude Bellingham that gets us underway for this game. Come on, City. Massive game, this one. Let's make it count. So it's Dortmund in control of the football at the moment. Manchester City managed to work the ball back to Ederson in goal. No dawdling, just get rid of it. That's it. Ederson goes long with the ball. Up towards Kevin De Bruyne. Misses out on De Bruyne, and Dortmund just pass it back to their goalkeeper at the opposite end. What a beautiful stadium the Signal Iduna Park is. An absolutely amazing stadium. I do hope one day that I will be able to get to Dortmund, get to that ground and be able to see a game there, because that would be one of my footballing dreams, if I'm completely honest. It's a sensational ground, as we've now got over 90 people now tuning in, so thank you everyone for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying the content. 46 likes away from 100 likes, and also subscribe and go and check out OneFootball through the link at the top of my description. So Dortmund's got a free kick. We're 1 minute in. It's one of my favourite stadiums as well as Signal Iduna Park. We're 1 minute in. It's Dortmund in control of the football at the back. Dortmund with control of possession in the middle. There's a chance here on the counter-attack. Good stop that by Kyle Walker to prevent that from happening. Although it ricochets and Dortmund into a strong position. Onside. In the penalty area, City putting some tackles in, and the offside flag does go up eventually against Dortmund, so danger averted for Manchester City as of right now, as we've now got over 100 people now tuning in, so welcome. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Was offside against Marco Reus there. I certainly have seen how Lech Poznan back their youth football. Crazy fans. I would like to go and see the Yellow Wall as well. I don't think I'd like to see a Champions League game for Dortmund. I'd like to go and see a Bundesliga match, because I know you can have beer up in the stands. They've got obviously standing on the Yellow Wall as well, whereas with the Champions League they don't allow it. So I think I'd probably prefer to see a league game there rather than not. So there we go. Rightio, back on with the game. It's Manchester City in control of the football. Ruben Diaz, he plays the pass to John Stones. City just working it from the back. We're 2.5 minutes into the game. That's enough time, in my opinion, for us to have settled into the game and dust off any cobwebs. It's now just all about football and getting on with it. Phil Foden plays the ball backwards. Here's Ruben Diaz. We missed him a lot on Saturday against Leeds for his organisation. Hopefully that will sort out City's defence today when being ran at. Here's Kyle Walker with the ball. Passes back to John Stones. John Stones offensively did very well against Leeds. So certainly an outlet for City. Zinchenko in the team, he had a good game against Leeds as well, put in some great set pieces. I'd be very tempted to get Zinchenko on set piece duty today, because his corners and his crosses in for City from free kicks were fantastic against Leeds. They were on the money, just wasn't punished by City. As Bernardo Silva's dispossessed and Dortmund can come away with the ball. Dortmund now just next to their own penalty area, work the ball back to their goalkeeper. Kevin De Bruyne looking to press and force a mistake. Phil Foden as well looking to try and carry that on, and he can force a throw in there to Dortmund inside their own third. So a good bit of pressing that from Manchester City. Quarter-final stage for Manchester City, of course, being here all too often. The first time we was here, we knocked out PSG to make it through to the semi-final of the Champions League. The next time we was here, we went out to Liverpool, all thanks to that humiliating, terrible defeat at Anfield in the first leg, and we struggled ever since. Then we went out the season after against Tottenham Hotspur. We lost in London. That's a great ball from Gundogan. It's just a little bit too much on that. The right idea there, not quite the execution to thread in Phil Foden to have a run potentially in towards the penalty area. Instead it goes out of play for a throw into Dortmund in the same areas where the throw-in was before, in their own third. So we went out to Tottenham. That was thanks to, again, an away defeat in the first leg, 1-0 at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And we just couldn't manage to hold on and get things sorted at the Etihad Stadium, even though it was a very slender advantage for Spurs. We never got that away goal, and away goals, they're absolutely crucial when it comes to Champions League knockout matches. And speaking of away goals, here's Manchester City on the attack, looking for that away goal to try and cancel out Dortmund's away goal and put Manchester City into a strong position towards progressing into the Champions League semi-finals. Foden exchanges passes with De Bruyne. He keeps the ball in and plays a backwards heel pass. Really good pass that to Ilkay Gundogan to ensure Manchester City are still in control of the football. City just working it backwards now. So moving on to the third quarter final that we went out of. We knocked out Real Madrid in the last 16 last season over 2 legs. Brilliant from Manchester City. I've got the similar feeling about tonight as what I did in that second leg against Real Madrid. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that's a good sign, by the way. And then we went out in a one-legged match against Lyon, which, quite frankly, was a really poor result from Manchester City. So quarter-final stage doesn't serve us too well. Hopefully we can rectify that and knock out Dortmund. We've given ourselves a slight advantage from the first leg, winning at home. We've now got a job to do away from home. There's a good interception there from Alexander Zinchenko. He's left exposed and open, but Dortmund choose just to play the ball nice and casually. I was expecting Dortmund to really take the game to Manchester City, but 6 minutes in or so now, it hasn't really happened as of yet, which is always good to see. Aguero, he hasn't travelled with Manchester City today, unfortunately. He is out injured, but he is expected to be back very soon. It isn't a serious injury. We're now 65 likes away from 100 likes, so 35 likes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget, like I said before, do subscribe as well. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. And don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. You can go and download the OneFootball app through the link at the top of my description. Chance for Dortmund here, and a shot. It's straight into the arms of Ederson there. That was a chance, that, for Dortmund. Manchester City a bit lackadaisical at the back there, giving the ball away. And it was De Haan that had the shot there. It's straight down the throat of Ederson, thankfully. Either side of him with the power that he connected with. And I think Ederson would have been in trouble there. Manchester City just not clearing their lines, basically. I mentioned this in my preview. I saw it in the first leg. Sometimes you just got to go back to basics. If you sense the dangers there, you don't have to always work the ball out. Just clear your lines. We don't have to do anything stupid. If we don't do anything stupid, then we go through. It is as simple as that. The scoreline as it is right now, 0-0. Although it's not going to do my heart any favours whatsoever, we do go through with a 0-0. Nothing stupid. And giving the ball away in positions like that and allowing Dortmund opportunities to have a free shot on goal, the best opportunity of the game in the first 7 minutes there, that to me is doing something silly. Doesn't need to be done by Manchester City. We need to be wary. Treat this like we would treat a normal difficult away game, which is cut out the mistakes, do nothing stupid, play our game, do our thing, and hopefully with the quality that we've got, that will be enough for us to get the 3 points. How we approached and ended our hoodoo at Anfield. Worked a treat. Do it in this game. We can replicate that. We go through. It's as simple as that. We just need to do it. That's the difficult thing here. Here is John Stones. Plays a pass to Kyle Walker. John Stones once more for Manchester City. Inside the Dortmund half. Ruben Diaz. Slow, patient build-up from City. Not too much movement as of right now. Zinchenko with the ball. Chips a ball towards Foden. It's intercepted. Not a very good ball, that one. And Dortmund can clear their line through the goalkeeper. Zinchenko looks like he's underneath that. He gets a header towards Mahrez. It will be intercepted by Dortmund, though. And Emre Can can come away with the ball. And Dortmund choose just to sensibly play it backwards, and so they can have control of the football once more. It's Jude Bellingham now just playing the ball sensibly backwards, and Dortmund just having a little bit more possession. They seem to be having more possession today than what they did at the Etihad Stadium, but that's what's happened in the first 8.5 minutes here as Manchester City look to try and force a mistake. And from there, pressing high up there from De Bruyne, nearly steals the ball, but not quite. Erling Haaland drops deep, wins a header, and Dortmund can come away with the possession once more in the middle. Here is Emre Can. He plays a crossfield pass out towards Dortmund's right-hand side. Finds the man. That'll do his confidence the world of good because he was targeted by Man City. It was him that made the mistake that led to Manchester City's first goal, let's not forget. Won't be wanting that to happen again today. So he'll want to be very accurate with his passing. That will make him feel better, and that will give him the confidence then to try and cause problems, because Emre Can, in my opinion, is a good football player. So just need to be wary. Here is Emre Can being put under pressure from De Bruyne. Can does well once more, keeps hold of the ball, brings Dortmund forward, takes it into the Manchester City half now. Here's Marco Reus, left-hand side. Couple of good passes exchanged on the left-hand side before Reus picks up the ball once more, plays it to Emre Can. He will look to try and switch play here. He goes backwards to one of the Dortmund defenders. They might try and chip the ball forward in towards the penalty area. Kyle Walker deals with that, heads it backwards, no one's there. So he's going to have a chance here just to clear his lines, which he does, and he does well, gets plenty of distance on that. Clearance right into the Dortmund half. It needs dealing with as De Bruyne tried to challenge for the ball, but Dortmund can come away with the ball. City just looking pending in their own half at the moment. We're through 10 minutes here. Borussia Dortmund 0, Manchester City 0. Currently, Manchester City lead by 2-1 on aggregate. As it stands right now, it is good enough for City to go through. Here is Phil Foden with a really good interception for Manchester City. Not the best of passes from Zinchenko back to goalkeeper Ederson, and he slices his clearance, and it ends up going out of play for a throw-in. Don't really get why Ruben Diaz or Zinchenko couldn't clear their lines for Ederson there. Didn't really need to go back to the keeper for the keeper to do that. But there we go. Vintage Manchester City, it's what's made us good. It also can be a downside as well. Always looking for that extra pass. Can the pass be played? Always looking for it. Sometimes the pass doesn't need to be played. Sometimes it can't be played. It's as simple as that. Like I said, nothing stupid. That's what I'm looking for from City. We don't do anything stupid. I'm confident we can win this game. Not just win the tie, I'm confident we can win here. And that'd be a great little boost going into the match at the weekend that we've got against Chelsea at Wembley, FA Cup semi-final. That's not going to be an easy game either, going up against a high-pressing Thomas Tuchel team in Chelsea. Dortmund looking to try and force the issue. City just working it out from the back. Zinchenko, he's forced long. It isn't a good clearance. They try and head it towards Erling Haaland. It's intercepted by City, though. Dortmund pressing really well from their midfield area and fullbacks to ensure City aren't getting too much space. So it's Dortmund once more coming away with the ball. Manchester City happy just to sit a bit deeper here. It's Dortmund, let's not forget, that need the goal. So I think City are just going to be patient and wait for the opportunities. And trust me, opportunities will come. Like I said, though, this first phase is really important. This is where City need to keep Dortmund out for 15-20 minutes. This is where Dortmund will look to try and get themselves that advantage. They score in this that first 15-20 minutes. That's them with the advantage, and it overturns City's advantage from the first leg. So we need to make that advantage count, ensure we're doing nothing stupid, play a good game. When the space starts to open up, look to penetrate it. As we're now up to 70 likes. We've got over 70 people now tuning in, so thank you very much for that, ladies and gentlemen. We're 30 likes away from 100 likes, so again, any help towards that would be much appreciated. So here is Ruben Diaz now to John Stones. A bit of possession for Manchester City. Won't go amiss that. Stones with the ball to Ruben Diaz. I can't help but feel like City look most exposed when we are with the ball. There's 3 players that have drifted out wide, including Zinchenko, De Bruyne and Foden there. It's leaving us a bit vulnerable if Dortmund are to nick the ball. So big evening for our defenders and midfield to make sure that our ball retention and our ability to keep hold of the ball has to be not even very good, it has to be excellent today. No simple other way of putting it. It needs to be excellent. Here is Bernardo Silva for Manchester City. John Stones, Ruben Diaz making a charge into the Dortmund half through 13 minutes. Dortmund 0, Manchester City 0. City just probing at the moment, not managed to create too much. It's a poor pass from Kyle Walker to Riyad Mahrez. His ball control is fantastic, but considering the pass has already gone out of play, it is going to be a throw into Borussia Dortmund. Pep Guardiola tightening his water bottle, he's unfastening his water bottle lid when he's going to his water. Obviously not happy about something there. As Dortmund look to come away with the ball, a good pass into the channel. Erling Haaland plays it backwards, a good pass. Jude Bellingham switches play from the centre to the left-hand side. Dortmund now coming down the left-hand side looking for an attack. Marco Reus comes forward. He has Bernardo Silva for company. It's a really good pass into the channel, into the penalty area. Kyle Walker just nips in front and intercepts for Manchester City as Ederson controls dangerously there with his left foot. Any miscontrol there, it's an own goal, and it's all a bit comical as Ederson does clear his lines and Dortmund can come away with the ball as Phil Foden looks to try and challenge for the ball but can't get the ball for Manchester City. So Dortmund have possession once more. City looking to probe and press and try and force a mistake. It's De Bruyne that seems to have gone through the middle, so that's no surprise. We did see that in the first leg, and it was very effective for Manchester City in the first leg as well. As a long ball comes forward past John Stones, Erling Haaland controls it in the penalty area. Moving away, a shot comes in, it's well blocked, another shot comes in, and it's a goal! Goal for Borussia Dortmund! I think it's Jude Bellingham with the goal. It's a great finish into the top corner, not a lot of power on it. Ederson got a good strong hand onto it, but it goes into the top corner, and that is exactly what Dortmund were looking for. The first goal goes to Dortmund. It's Manchester City that have to come forward and do something now. City must find an away goal if they are to go through in this Champions League quarter-final second leg match. It was a ball over the top, not dealt with by John Stones. Erling Haaland holds it up, fires it into the channel. It's blocked by Ruben Diaz. Falls nicely to Jude Bellingham. There isn't a lot of power on the shot, so Ederson gets a good strong hand onto it, but it's not enough, and it gives Dortmund the lead here. From a neutral perspective, I'm sure that's what everybody was looking for, Dortmund to get the first goal, because that opens up the game. I think we're going to be in for a cracking game. That's not going to be good for the Hearts, ladies and gentlemen. It's 1-0 Dortmund, it's 2-2 on the night, and it is Dortmund going through on away goals as it stands. Oh, here we go again. That's what I'm thinking. It's City that now need to force the issue. None of this defensive rubbish malarkey. We need to find a goal. Keep a sensible head. The one thing that does do for City, Dortmund can score again. It doesn't really affect anything because we need to find a goal. What it does mean, if Dortmund do find another goal, then it's more likely that if City do find a goal, it may well go to extra time. City need goals. Dortmund have found that all-important goal to overturn the deficit from the Etihad Stadium, and it's now them going through. So lots of hard work for City to do. Good work by Mahrez, playing the ball into the channel towards De Bruyne. There's a little bit too much on it. De Bruyne couldn't control it, and it is out for a goal kick to Dortmund. So we're through 16 and a half minutes. Dortmund 1, Manchester City 0. Here we go. Sterling's on the bench. He's not injured. Oh, here we go again. Dortmund now playing well into the channel. Bellingham once more, causing all the problems. Lack of movement from City. Royce! And a shot comes in and it's out for a corner to Dortmund. City all over the place at the moment. I said making all them changes against Leeds. It doesn't do anything for momentum. Losing a game is the worst kind of preparation for a massive game like this. Dortmund won at the weekend. It's great for confidence. They're still in the tie. They've won the last game. Great for confidence going into a home game. City need to sort this out and fast. Corner from Dortmund. Corner comes in. It's not a bad ball in. Header's won and it's a good save from Ederson. He's rushing out. He wants to distribute it quickly. And City looking to hit Dortmund on the counter-attack now. Here's De Bruyne. 3-on-3 if he can get his pass right. Here is Mahrez. Needs to play his pass early. Takes one touch. It's a good ball. Bernardo Silva, he's tackled and Dortmund can come away with the ball once more. And that's an opportunity blown there for Manchester City. I look at Dortmund's defence. I don't think it's very good. It can be got at. City not turned up here first 18 minutes or so. Looking to try and hold on to their advantage. Need to be better. Need to be so much better. We're now 22 likes away from 100 likes now, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you everyone for that. Poor kick from the Dortmund keeper, and Rodri wins the ball back. Mahrez, he's lining up a shot, it's blocked. With relative ease there from Dortmund, and City can come away with the ball. Here is Zinchenko. Not happy with the ball, I think the ball might be flat. It's not bouncing at all, that ball definitely not good for fit for purpose. So another ball's going to come in. And it will be City to have control of the possession, you would think. So I said it's massive, the first goal. I think if City got the first goal, I saw us going through. My prediction was City to find the first goal, weather the storm, and find that first goal and go through from there. We're doing it the hard way, ladies and gentlemen. It's not a surprise, I just didn't want to believe it. Dortmund got themselves a throw-in here. It's very simple. It's as simple as, do Dortmund get 3 goals or do Manchester City get 2? And I think one of them things will happen in this game. It's about which one happens. I'm certain this scoreline will not stay at 1-0 Dortmund. And I am confident that City will get a goal. Which means Dortmund need 3 to go through. 2-1 means it goes to extra time. Here is Ruben Diaz with the football for Manchester City, bringing us forward. Dortmund just happy to go for the counter like they are. They just want to be clinical. And they have been clinical. Bellingham finding the goal for them. He was lucky not to have a goal allowed in the first leg. This one counts though. And it is 1-0 Dortmund. Goal scored after 15 minutes. Means it's 2-2 on aggregate. Dortmund at the moment going through on away goals. So it's City that must find a goal. Alexander Zinchenko with the ball, plays a pass to Foden. Zinchenko can't thread it through the gaps. Dortmund not allowing many gaps at all. City just struggling to work their way forward. Just got to be persistent at it. Looking to press and force a mistake here. Here is the mistake. Gundogan wins the ball. De Bruyne threads a ball into Bernardo Silva. Flicked on, and it's a good bit of work from Dortmund. They should be able to clear their lines, and they can. In the end, that's good work from Manchester City. It's good work indeed. Need to see more of that. More movement, more tricks and flicks in the box to try and cause problems. Because Dortmund, the defenders, they'll panic. You mark my words. Here's Kyle Walker bringing the ball forward for Manchester City. City just looking to try and turn it up a gear now. He's forced to turn backwards. Not too much support. Here's Riyad Mahrez to Rodri now. Rodri to Gundogan. Looking for the channels. Back to Rodri. Again, not too much movement. I'm seeing a little argument going on between Erling Haaland and one of the other Dortmund players. Not too sure what they're arguing about. Haaland wasn't happy with something anyway. So there we go. Here is Gundogan with the ball. Centre to goal. Just outside of this centre circle inside the Dortmund half. Riyad Mahrez with the football. Oh, come on Mahrez. Great skills. Heading towards the penalty area. He's tackled though, and Dortmund can come away with the ball and they should be able to clear their lines. They're choosing to play it. And it's not a good pass, and it's out for a throw into Manchester City inside the Dortmund final third. With Walker to take. Needs something here, Manchester City. I'd ideally be looking for a response before half time. We don't want squeaky bum time, if I'm honest. It's got to always look for that away goal. That'll help, I think, ease everybody's anxiety, that away goal. We have the cushion then that Dortmund could score, and it'll go to extra time. It's no harm done. I fancy we need 2 away goals is what I think. I think we need to score twice this evening. Here is Kyle Walker with the ball for Manchester City on the right-hand side. Under pressure. Can find a pass across. He's somehow found a pass to Mahrez. And he'll get a corner for Manchester City here. That was good work by both Walker and Mahrez to give ourselves an opportunity from the corner. I'd let Zinchenko take it. It's like it's going to be Mahrez taking it, but I think Zinchenko's balls in have been fantastic against Leeds. And an outlet definitely in this game. It's going to be Mahrez to take it. Just put the ball into the box. None of this passing and working the ball from the corner. The players have gone forward. Diaz, Stones, Zinchenko, Rodri, they're all forward. Get a ball into the box. Make it a good one. Make it count. Mahrez, corner, near post, flicked on. It's gone out for another corner. I'm not sure what that's hit. I wonder if it's hit the outside of the post. I'd have to see a highlight of that. It was Erling Haaland marking Rodri there. It's a good flick on that from Rodri. Another corner for Manchester City on the same side, which Mahrez is going to take. Hopefully we can get a highlight of what happened there. Not too sure what the referee's having a discussion about. Maybe some pushing and shoving going on in the box. Another corner for Manchester City. Mahrez to take. He's playing it short this time. Here's Phil Foden. Enter the penalty area. It's gone beyond him. There's nothing on, and it's a shot which is high and wide from Manchester City from Kyle Walker. It's not a good effort at all. It's into the stands. It's into the netting anyway. It's going to be a goal kick to Dortmund through 24 minutes. Dortmund lead by 1-0 at this moment in time. Manchester City going out. It's going to be PSG playing Dortmund in the semi-final. Let that settle in. I'm not surprised that your blood pressure's through the roof. We're now on 84 likes, so we're now only 16 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that, ladies and gentlemen, would be much appreciated. Let's see if we can get to 100 likes before half-time. And let's hopefully, fingers crossed, City can find a goal before half-time and put ourselves in a good position to try and go through going into the final half of the game. It's been a very topsy-turvy tie. Zinchenko to Gundogan. De Bruyne in the centre. Tries to play in Foden. He can't. De Bruyne makes a tackle into a good position. Shot! Crossbar! Header! Wide! It's a goal kick. Bernardo Silva's furious. He wants a penalty. Oh, it's a great shot from De Bruyne. City's best chance of the game so far. Gets a really good shot there, De Bruyne, who's taking his time with the shot. That was a decent opportunity for Manchester City. Wasn't the greatest of passes from De Bruyne. A good bit of pressing. What forces the opportunity and a good shot onto the crossbar. Bernardo Silva's not happy about something. He wins the header cleanly and he feels like he's fouled. Referees judged it as a goal kick instead. I'm not too sure if VAR is going to have a look at this. I don't think there's too much in it. As City have another chance. Paul Cameron is blocked by Dortmund. Don't really know what happened there. It's obviously not a penalty to Manchester City. I don't think there was too much in it, if I'm honest. Bernardo Silva just chucked himself towards the ball to try and win the header. He wanted it more than the defenders. Gets his header, but it's obviously a difficult chance to put away to get his header on target from there, from such an angle. So not a penalty in my opinion, but definitely a chance for Manchester City. City now starting to open up Dortmund. Dortmund looking a little bit more exposed. Zinchenko uses Gundogan in space. Mahrez is in space. Bernardo Silva's in space. Here is De Bruyne. Tries to play a pass into Mahrez. He can't. City just mop it up though. Here's Ruben Diaz. Step it up a gear, City. Let's get the movement going. Dortmund backed against the wall here, defending. Kyle Walker. De Bruyne is just about everywhere. He's moved to the right-hand side and Bernardo Silva's gone through the centre at the moment. Here is Ilkay Gundogan. Get your head up, Ilkay. Keep moving the ball. De Bruyne. So not a great pass. Could be intercepted. It's not. It's not a great clearance from the goalkeeper and Dortmund can come away with the ball. Here's Bellingham now. Finds the left-hand side. Kyle Walker with a pass. Dortmund now switching the play from left to right. Zinchenko needs to win that and intercept. It is intercepted by City. Evening, Dale.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm not too...
My prediction come to fruition.
It has. I could be better if I'm honest. Could be better.
I said that early goal, didn't I?
15 minutes in.
Is that what it was? Who got it?
Jude Bellingham. Good finish. Weren't too much power on it, but it's centred to goal in enough of a position to be able to get that into the back of the net as Walker slices his clearance there, and City do well just to win the ball back and get a full clearance through Rodri, and it's not a great header. City just hit the crossbar through De Bruyne, by the way. As Jude Bellingham's gone down holding his back of his head and his neck. Wanted a bit of treatment. I think it's just a bit of time wasting because Dortmund got a bit of the back against the wall at the moment. Gets an elbow to the side of the head.
Who's a better side?
It's been pretty even. There hasn't been too much in it, if I'm honest. That could easily have been an own goal. That was a chance that the camera didn't show. So it was busy showing the highlights of the previous chance. Here's Zinchenko with the ball for Manchester City. Give it to Gundogan. Right, get your head up. Right, there we go. Bit of movement. Zinchenko, get a ball into the box. He slips at the vital time. Foden. Rodri. Last player I want down there is Rodri, but I think he's got himself a free kick. So fair credit there to Rodri. Free kick to Manchester City. On the left-hand side. Not too sure if we're going to be able to go for goal from here. It's a very much of a wide angle. Not too much in that challenge on Rodri there. He's just taking a heavy touch. But a free kick is given to Manchester City. So a chance nonetheless. It's going to be Kevin De Bruyne to take.
He could score from
there. It is a shootable range, this, isn't it? Is he going to go for the near post? Because the keeper's covering the back post. Cross-come shot possibly here from De Bruyne. I think I'd go for the near post. I think I'd have a shot towards the near post. Try and find the inside of the post to find the back of the net. This is a chance. Is Ish in range for De Bruyne? He has a shot and it's defended well. He read that there, knew the situation, put a player on the line. Marco Reus, captain, experienced player for Dortmund, knew exactly what was coming there. I'll move on towards the line and I'll head that one clear. Was heading towards the keeper, but there we go. So it's a corner to City with Kevin De Bruyne is going to take. Now Zinchenko's balls that he was putting in from corners against Leeds were really good. He's not been put on set-piece duty as of yet. It's been Mahrez and now De Bruyne's turn. 29 minutes in, corner comes in towards the near post. It isn't a very good corner.
I would prefer to have De Bruyne out on the edge of the box.
Yeah.
Because he's just better at control and...
Yeah.
Let Zinchenko take the set pieces. Put De Bruyne on the edge to pick up that kind of stuff.
Yeah. So like a deflection comes in and it heads towards the edge of the penalty.
He's far better at
him,
control. He's far better at shooting. You know, he's willing to take a pop. I would definitely, after like you say, after his...
I agree.
Zinchenko's set piece at the weekend were the best I've seen City do all season, to be fair.
Particularly from corners.
Yeah.
There's on the money.
He's never been good at corners. He's never seen...
He's a good crosser of the ball. It's just not that brilliant at corners. But there we go. I hope you're right there, Aldrike, with a 3-1 prediction for Manchester City. As we're now up to 87 likes, just 13 likes away from 100 likes, and we've now got over 90 people in the room at this moment in time. So thank you everybody for choosing the JSGC channel for your live watch-along coverage of this game between Borussia Dortmund and Manchester City. It is Dortmund leading by 1-0 on the evening. It's 2-2 on aggregate, and Dortmund heading through on away goals at this moment in time. Don't forget, if you are enjoying the content, also to subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. Aiming, it's a good ball in that for 17,000 subscribers. We're 800 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. You can download the best footballing app out there, which is OneFootball, through the link at the top of my description. So here is Mahrez with the ball now. City have just started to turn it up a notch. We've moved it up a gear. I think Dortmund has settled now they've got that goal.
I said to you, what did I say to you? They'll score early and try and just park up. That'll do them. Look at they've got 2 banks of forward.
Yeah,
even
Mahrez.
Haaland's in there.
Not a bad ball. Foden does really well to get it back
there,
across. Mahrez! Shot! I think that might have been the defender that's made the block there. I'm not sure.
The keeper saved that, did he not? Did well there, Foden.
It's either the keeper's foot or the defender's back foot. Foden did really well to get that under control and get a ball out across. And that was actually a really good ball in. That was a big chance that for Mahrez.
Oh, you could be right, you know.
Could be the defender.
Is it Bellingham, no?
I'm not sure who it was. It's Mahrez that's going to be on set-piece duty. Like I said, they've got to be on the money because Zinchenko needs to be taking these set-pieces. Mahrez, it isn't a bad ball in! No. Not attacked. Why is nobody there? Well, 3 Dortmund players to no City players.
A better game than last weekend.
He's already looking more confident. He's strung a couple of passes together, and I think that's helped him.
Is he in the same position, or is he
defensive midfield today, not centre back?
Yeah, so
not giving him as much responsibility that if he gives the ball away, there's an extra player there. And to be fair to Hummels and whatever his name is, they've done really well as Dortmund turning defence into attack into the penalty area. Here's Marco Reus, good bit of defending from Kyle Walker, and Gundogan can get the ball clear for City.
I never thought MHM was a bad player, to be fair.
He isn't a bad player. He just had a bad game last week.
I don't think he just ever fit into the Liverpool side, did he?
No.
It was a lot. He was one of them players who weren't part of that transition period.
There's quite a few players that suffered because of that transition.
I mean, it worked out all right for him, hasn't it?
Yeah. I know what you mean though. That transition, they were moving away from the Gerrards and the Fernando Torreses that they'd had.
Got your Klopp come in. And a different style of play.
I think Brendan Rodgers helped with that as well, getting the style of play. That's a great flick.
Touch.
It needs clearing. Zinchenko does really well there. Edison wanted the ball. I don't think he shouts for it. Zinchenko just hacks it clear. You've got to do that.
Yeah, take no gamble.
Yeah. Mahrez, he's been sold short. Just keep... Why give up? Why does Gundogan give up? Just go and run for that. Go and chase it.
Over the place, aren't they?
I can see Jude Bellingham coming off at some point. He's taking knocks here, there and everywhere. Yeah.
Got points to prove.
He's got a goal. He's got the goal that's at the moment sending Dortmund through. Here we go again. Quarterfinals in Manchester City. For how good we can be, we just can't crack this nut.
Chelsea through to semis. You've got to look. Who they got now? Who do they?
Real Madrid or Liverpool. I've not heard anything from that game, so I'm going to presume it's 0-0. And the longer that stays at 0-0, the more that does Real Madrid a favour. And if Real Madrid get the first goal, I think that's going to be game over. Sergio Ramos has got COVID, so he's not playing.
Yeah, I read that a couple of days.
Put a statement out. He's not signed a new deal, apparently. They've written about Real Madrid fans saying they're expecting that to be a new contract. They are expecting to sign a new contract.
Florentino Perez voted in as president again, so he expects Sergio Ramos to sign a new deal at some point.
Yeah. It's quite weird in Spain. They'll make promises of like, oh, I'll sign a new deal, but as long as you promise like to bring this player in and this player in and do this.
Yeah. Well, he does it. Perez always done it, hasn't he?
Perez loves a big signing.
He built the Galacticos, didn't he?
Yeah. Built on making signings.
Yeah.
Here's De Bruyne. That's a great pass from Zinchenko. And De Bruyne finds Zinchenko again just about. And Zinchenko can put a ball in. And it's taken a deflection into the goalkeeper's arms. Time running out here for City in the first half. 10 minutes to go. Ever since Dortmund's goal, as funny as it sounds, City have looked more settled. And I think that's brought out a more natural game from us because we're now having to play attacking football. Yeah. It suits us more. Us attacking and taking the game to Dortmund suits us more than us sitting back and defending and hoping for the best. Yeah. That's not how we play. That's not how Pep plays. It doesn't suit our system. Us going for games and needing to win games is what suits our system. It's a poor giveaway that from Dortmund once more. Dawdling. I said for Man City, it's important we don't dawdle and make stupid mistakes. The same for Dortmund.
You have to go and pass it with his right, but
they're not amazing, are they, Dortmund?
No, they're at the minute just defending really well. They've got numbers at the back, haven't they?
Here's Haaland looking a bit isolated.
Look how far out he is.
Yeah, just to get a bit of the action. I think that went out of play. Linesman said no, and City come away with the ball. So if that was out of play, does this goal get chalked off if we score? It would, wouldn't it?
So yeah, it would.
Here's Zinchenko in the penalty area. Well, I hope it's Gundogan into the penalty area. Foden can't control it, and Dortmund will hack it clear. When does the phase end?
You would imagine.
Surely it's over now.
Well, you would have thought so. Surely there's got to be a time frame on it, and if it doesn't quite, because otherwise you keep it in play for 40 minutes. And
yeah. That's when the phase ends.
So, we'd imagine there's a time frame as well as being a passage of play. There's got to be a time frame on it. Is it?
Yeah.
Like that. Once that Dortmund player then picked that ball, tried to clear that ball out, then that's when
the new phase starts when City get the ball back.
Yeah, so you can't go on forever, can you?
Here's Gundogan chipping it towards the far post towards Zinchenko. Looks like a corner. It is a corner given. Good bit of defending that from Dortmund. I'll take the touch and not the risk, and I'll concede the corner rather than run the risk of him nipping in front of me and taking the ball.
He was gonna.
He's not sure, so I'll take the touch and put it out.
Yeah, he didn't want. I don't think he played for it. I don't know.
No, Maury. I've not come across him before.
No, that's the sponsor.
Is it?
Maury Buassa.
I've never heard of him.
It's on the back of all the shirts.
Is it?
The sponsor, yeah.
De Bruyne.
Is it not?
I don't know. That's not a great ball in from De Bruyne, but it's worked back in. It's a great chance! Oh, Zinchenko with a good header there.
I had that on the back of the shirt. I could be wrong, Jay. You could be right.
I don't know. I don't know much about the player. I've not heard of him before. It's great work from Phil Foden to keep hold of the ball there. Needs to be stronger, whoever that was then. It's that player with a silent K, I think, in his name. I've forgotten his name. Nuff or whatever his name is. So I think it is. City have had more possession. 8 shots, 1 on target. Back to that again, like against Leeds. Suits Dortmund, this being 1-0 ahead. Let's sit on 1-0 for as long as possible. And see how long before City start to open up. And that's when Erling Haaland's gonna fancy his chances, isn't he? But if Dortmund get a second, it doesn't kill the game because we know we need that away goal. It sends it to extra time, so nothing really changes. As De Bruyne has a snapshot wide of the post and out for a goal kick to Borussia Dortmund. We're now 11 likes away from 100 likes. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. It was Jude Bellingham that got the goal for Dortmund.
Oh, it was Bellingham who cleared that then.
Was it?
Yep.
He's looking motivated. Mixie makes a good point. Imagine Mbappe on the counter against this. Scary. But I want to see it. I want us to get to a semi-final and get over that hoodoo. The cross comes in from Dortmund. It's not very good, and Ederson can make the interception.
You got to get to a point where this style of play is just not going to. I think in Europe you've got to be a bit more direct. Well, he's been booked now, Bellingham, but it weren't Bellingham who made that tackle.
He's all over the place.
He's going to end up.
Can you see a hothead sending off?
Yeah.
If he doesn't calm it down, he's everywhere. He pushes him in the back.
He does push him.
It's a cynical foul, so he's given a yellow card. He needs to just be careful. It stinks of one of these that in a couple of minutes' time just goes rushing in for another challenge, and it could be marching orders, and that could be.
He knows now. Look,
I'm not gonna say it could be it for Dortmund because I thought that for Leeds when they went down to 10 men.
No.
He knows. He needs to just calm it down. I think the captain, Marco Reus, needs to have a word, and manager just calm it down. Don't do anything stupid. De Bruyne floats the ball in towards Mahrez. Manages to control it. Wasn't a very good ball in at all. City have sent quite a few of our defenders forward, and yet we've not worked anything into the box. So Ruben Diaz has gone back, and John Stones has stayed forward. Ball comes in towards Stones. He's going to struggle to keep that in, and he does.
His corner a minute ago was really good.
Who was it?
De Bruyne.
Zinchenko needs to be on them duties. Not quite on it at the moment, De Bruyne. City, of course, got the option of 5 substitutes.
They're going to use one.
Yeah, more than likely.
Last 4 minutes.
Like for like.
Yeah. Who's on the bench? Sterling.
Yeah, full strength bench.
Right.
Everyone to go out other than Aguero. Been a bit of a loss for City, Aguero, this season.
A game like this is.
Yeah. Experienced player. He's a striker that gives defenders something to think about.
He's a change you can do in the last 15 or something like that.
He's just a great player and a great option, and I didn't think that was a free kick. He just picked his pocket there. Gundogan not happy against his former club there. So we've got 4 minutes to go until half time. Dortmund still leading by 1-0. It's 2-2 on aggregate. It's enough for Dortmund to go through on away goal. I have seen an argument about, again, that away goal needs scrapping.
How's that a free kick?
It isn't.
That's terrible.
To be honest, it's as much of a free kick as what that Bellingham was, I think, last week against Ederson.
Yeah.
And doesn't win the ball there. That, to me, was more of a free kick. He plays the advantage. So here's Dortmund now looking to try and cause City maybe a problem or two on the attack. So a good ball into the channel. Need to be careful. The shot comes in. It's not a very good shot, and it's blocked by John Stones. I think City are so fearful of Haaland. They're covering all the gaps that it's exposing us.
Yeah, allowing there's a gap to shoot in. Isn't there?
Yeah. And that's kind of where Bellingham was, just floating in them gaps. We're too busy trying to say stop Haaland. Yeah. There's other players that can cause them problems. I mean, they've not even had Sancho over 2 legs, and yet we're still at this moment in time going out, which is that's a concern.
Yeah. Again, Pep plays a good style, but he's so stubborn in his style of play.
Yeah, it won't change.
He'll never change it, will he?
It'll just be, if we go out tonight, it will literally just be him saying, "Oh, I'll go away and I'll reevaluate it again, and we'll go again next season, and I'll evaluate what went wrong."
Has that been? No,
he's used it every season, that excuse. I think the opportunity might have been for
his
us.
style of play has been exactly the same over the last few seasons, especially in Europe. I always say you've got to be more direct, and if you're not going to shoot, I don't know.
You need to just
It frustrates me, this kind of football. I think it's difficult as well with not having an out-and-out target man as well.
There's not a striker, so there's no one sitting in the hole.
Like you say, Haaland he's taking 2 defenders out every time Dortmund go forward because they're panicking over him, and it allows everybody else. Whereas City don't.
There's not a player that's been taken out. There isn't drawing anyone out. No, we do. It's called Aguero, and he's not travelled because he's not fit, and he's not. Obviously, he's not at this moment in time the level that we're used to with Aguero, because normally he would be able to take a defender or 2 out.
I mean,
I've said it before.
Just a forward 3. Mahrez, Foden and De Bruyne.
I've said it before. I said I think this game suits Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah,
like Real Madrid suited Jesus. I think this game would suit Jesus.
Yeah, he's not playing with.
He's a player that will move into. He's a player that will just move into the space wherever there's space. He'll move into it, and then this Dortmund defence offer a lot of space. So 90 seconds to go until we go into added time for the first half. Not going to plan at all for Manchester City at the moment. Rodri with the ball. Bernardo Silva to John Stones. Gundogan to Rodri. Not much movement again from City. Here's Kyle Walker to Mahrez. Plays it to Ruben Diaz. Diaz to Zinchenko. De Bruyne. City probing. Gundogan. Rodri. I like Rodri. I think he's a really good player, but I feel like a game like this, there's no use for him.
No. He goes back quite good.
He just keeps. He's a player that's great at ball retention.
Yeah.
And right now we don't need ball retention. We need players that are going to play forward passes. I would be very tempted. It's a risky move, this one. I'd be very tempted to move De Bruyne and take him and put him in that holding midfield deeper role so he can see everything in front of him.
Yeah, where he is now.
Yeah. And maybe put Jesus on to fill them holes. Or Sterling or something. It was a really good tackle, that. Here's Zinchenko. 9 seconds to go until half time. Probably going to be a minute added on due to the goal. Here is Gundogan. To De Bruyne. Not even a minute added on. Half time. 1-0. Dortmund lead. This isn't going to plan, ladies and gentlemen. Dortmund lead by 1-0. It's 2-2 on aggregate. Dortmund are going through on away goals as it stands. Manchester City, they need to be working the ball a lot quicker, moving into space a lot quicker. I think because we've got the 5 subs available to us, I think we need a tactical change at half-time to change things up in the second half. It's a dangerous scoreline, this. It sounds weird because Dortmund at this moment in time are going through. What does Dortmund say to their players now? I think he's just going to say, at this moment in time, we're going through. Keep it up. Do what you've been doing. For Manchester City, because of that, need to change it up a little bit. Like I said, I would be looking at Jesus on, Rodri off. I don't think this game now needs Rodri to be in this side. No offence to Rodri, I think he's a really good player, great at keeping the ball for ball retention. We don't need a defensive midfielder right now. Put De Bruyne in that hole, let him see what's happening and get an attacker on. We need goals, so get a striker on. We've got Jesus on the bench or Raheem Sterling, one of the two, get them on. That's what we need to do. A bit lacklustre, it's a bit slow, it's a bit poor. Ferran Torres, that's another good shout. Something needs to change for City. We need to change this up at half time because as it is right now, we're going out. And the obvious player, as Robert says there, it's Rodri that's got to go off. Not because Rodri's having a bad game, it's just creative. He can't create too much, and we no longer need to defend the game, we need to attack the game. So a defensive player off, he's in midfield, get De Bruyne in that position and get a striker on, is what I would be looking for going into the second half. They're the changes that need to be made. So I'm going to go and have a look at the stats for this game and draw up some conclusions from this first half and what City need to do differently, because trust me, City need to do a fair bit differently. Then we're going to go around the grounds to check what the scores are from around the grounds from around Europe, and then we're going to go and do our halftime entertainment, which today is being brought to you by Mixed Sid, doing his cocktails once more. So, possession for this game so far. It's a bit like the Leeds game. 61% possession for City, 39% for Borussia Dortmund. City winning more duels and more aerial duels. Duels won 63% compared with 37% for Dortmund. 70% of aerial duels won by City, 30% for Dortmund. Dortmund have had 1 offside, none for City. Corners, 1 for Dortmund and 5 for Manchester City. So we're dominating them stats. We're not doing too much off. Into the attack, goals, 1 for Dortmund, none for Manchester City. The most important stat of all that. In terms of shots, 6 shots, 3 on target from Dortmund, 1 goal. Manchester City, 9 shots, just 1 on target. It's a poor return once more. Feels like Leeds once again. Winning breeds winning. People weren't understanding this when I was explaining it to them. Going with a weakened team against Leeds. Go with a stronger team. You run the risk of injury. Yeah, that's the risk. but winning breeds winning. You win that game, you win that comfortably. It's great experience in going into this game with confidence, because right now, telling you right now, the players goes one of two ways. Either heads are down or heads are up, feeling motivated because they've got a point to prove.
At this point of the season, you need momentum.
Yeah.
That is the key, isn't it?
And just right now, just this last week, it's just started just to stutter slightly. Yeah. So, yeah.
Well, that's Pep's fault.
Yeah. Yeah. Needs to change it up. People are saying, am I crazy taking Rodri off? Well, no, I'm not crazy taking Rodri off. City have the option of 5 substitutes. We need a goal. An attacker needs to come on. We've got nothing through the middle. We've not got a striker on the pitch. It's not causing Dortmund any problems. I'm confident if we went in with this team for another 45 minutes, I don't think we'd find a goal. So we need to change it up. And that, to me, is the obvious change to be made. If City get that goal and we need to defend, that's why I said 5 substitutes. We've got Fernandinho on the bench that can play in that role. If we need to defend, take an attacker off and put a defensive player on. As of right now, it isn't going to plan, and City need to change it up sooner rather than later. We go out tonight. Tonight is the time. We go out if we make any mistakes. We need to get this sorted. Dortmund will get tired. Will they get tired, though? Adrenaline will take you a long way. You're defending for your lives to get through to a semi-final, final 10 minutes. Adrenaline will take you a long way. Even if you are tired, it'll be City that's getting frustrated rather than Dortmund getting tired, I reckon. It'll be us making the mistakes and them chucking themselves to ground is what will happen. We need to be careful. We need to be better. Much, much better. It all comes about in attack. 20% shot accuracy compared with 50% for Dortmund. 3 block shots for Dortmund, 4 for Manchester City. That's where we're at this moment in time. Shots outside the box, 4 for City, 6 inside the box. We need to be more clinical. Like I said, get a striker onto the pitch. We've not got Aguero. He's out injured. We can't use him. Mr. Reliable. So we have got Raheem Sterling, Ferran Torres, Gabriel Jesus. One of them 3 players needs to come on sooner rather than later. We need a goal. I cannot stress that enough. If we do not score in the next 45 minutes, we're out. It's as simple as that. We exit the competition. Champions League done for another year. Quarter-final stage. Once more, we go out. We need to be better. Defensive stats, more clearances for Dortmund, more interceptions for Manchester City. Dortmund a lot better with their tackle completion rate. Both have attempted 7 tackles each. City winning under 30% of theirs. Dortmund winning just over 57% of theirs. Passes, again, not bad from City. 361 passes, 89% pass completion rate. A little bit, in my opinion, too much sideways passing and not enough movement. Need more movement, most definitely. 230 passes for Dortmund at a pass completion rate of 85%, which is fantastic as well. So kudos to them. So congratulations to them. At this moment in time, they are going through. We need to be better. We need to improve our game. And one thing I have noticed in attack, City marking Haaland out of the game, and through doing so, it's creating space for other players. That's where that goal came from Bellingham. That's where other players like Marco Reus are dangerous as well. The 2 goals that Dortmund's got in this aggregate game have all come about not from Haaland but other players. So we just need to be really, really careful about that. The advantage we've got, if Dortmund score again, goes 2-0, that isn't us going out. We know if we find the goal, it's going to extra time. But I think City need to score twice in this second half if we are to go through. That's my opinion, though. 1 yellow card for Dortmund. That's to Jude Bellingham. He's looking very good out there, by the way. One thing I will say, though, with him sitting on that yellow card, I'll be getting in his face and trying to frustrate him as much as possible. He's a young player. Try and see if we can force him into a mistake. Maybe, I'm not saying get him sent off, but try and get him into trouble a little bit. We need to do something, because at the moment, we're going out, and we need to improve. So I'm waiting to see what changes City may make. My full-time prediction, I'm still sticking to 2-2. That's my prediction. So going round the grounds, from around Europe. So we're going to start off first in the Champions League. Dortmund 1, Manchester City 0. 2-2 on aggregate. Dortmund going through at this moment in time. Liverpool They're currently 0-0 at Anfield against Real Madrid. Real Madrid have had their team bus, a window smashed by a stone, I think it was. Yeah, Liverpool at it again. That's currently 0-0, and it is Real Madrid heading through at this moment in time by 3-1. Havant and Waterlooville and Bath City were meant to be taking place today in the National League South. That's been postponed. I don't know why. There isn't actually any other games taking place in Europe. We've got matches in Japan and Australia. I don't think anyone really cares about that. So, yeah, there we go. It's just Champions League for everyone to look forward to. It's all eyes on Liverpool, all eyes on Manchester City. At the moment, both the English teams going out. It's Chelsea flying the flag. It's PSG taking on Borussia Dortmund. And it's also Chelsea taking on Real Madrid. There's one more half of football. We're through 3 halves now. City need a goal. Need to do something. I suspect we may see a change sooner rather than later. Thank you very much, Ben, for tuning in as well. I'm hoping we can still find the goal and make something happen. In the gist of me going through all that half-time report, we have smashed past 100 likes, so thank you everyone for that. That is much appreciated. Next aim, 120 likes. Let's see if we can get to that. That would be absolutely fantastic. So, we're going to move on now to our half-time entertainment for this game. It is brought to you by Mixid. This is Mixid doing his delicious cocktail. It is the Charlie Chaplin cocktail for everyone to enjoy. If you want to go and check out Mixid's channel, by the way, link is in description. Go and subscribe and leave a thumbs up on his video and go and show some support over there from me. That would be fantastic. He's on the push towards 1,000 subscribers. He's now nearly less than 200 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. So here is the Charlie Chaplin cocktail.
What's going on, guys? Mixid here, back again for another cocktail. And today's cocktail, guys, is the Charlie Chaplin cocktail. So imagine yourself, it's 1920, just after World War II, and just before the Roaring Twenties. This cocktail is created in the Waldorf Astoria in New York City itself, just prior to 1920, not precise date. So for the Charlie Chaplin cocktail, this recipe is adapted from the Waldorf Astoria recipe book, it's going to say from 1935. And it was created in the celebration of Charlie Chaplin at its peak, absolute peak of the silent film in the Roaring Twenties. So to make the Charlie Chaplin cocktail, guys, I will show you how to make it. So it is sloe gin, apricot brandy and fresh lime juice, and it is 22.5ml or 3/4 of an ounce for each one. So what you want to do, guys, is get your cocktail shaker and put some ice, which we've already done. So I put in about 4 to 5 ice cubes. So the first ingredient to go in, guys, is 22.5ml or 3/4 of an ounce of sloe gin. So the next ingredient is 22.5ml or 3/4 of an ounce of apricot brandy. Last but not least, 22.5ml or 3/4 of an ounce of fresh lime juice. So grab your lid, put the lid on. Now give it a good hard shake, 8 to 10 seconds, get nice and chilled. What you want to do now is get a small cocktail glass and strain into it. Right, now strain into your small cocktail glass. So with the Charlie Chaplin cocktail, it's a bit of a sweet and sour cocktail, more of a sour one. So to dilute it, to get the perfect ratio, we'll go add in 3 ice cubes that are wet. So we'll go add in 3 wet ice cubes just to dilute. You can use water if you wish. And there we go, guys, 1 Charlie Chaplin cocktail. As you can see, there's the Charlie Chaplin cocktail. Looks very nice. And there we go, ladies and gentlemen, 1 Charlie Chaplin cocktail. How does it taste? Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, yes, I really do like the taste. It certainly balanced it out with nice ice cubes. Like I said, you can use water if you wish to dilute it. What we're trying to get is that perfect balance of that fruity taste, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I really recommend it. It's a nice dilution. It's sweet and sour. I can definitely taste that sweet and sour taste. But to me, it's silly fruity and I like it. It's got to say it's a fruity taste and I love it. Just got to say it's slow gin mixed in with the fresh lime juice and the apricot brandy. It's just beautiful. And I think it's absolutely perfect. And I can't think of a better cocktail for him, especially the king of the silent film, Charlie Chaplin. So that, guys, is a Charlie Chaplin cocktail. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Mixers. It really does help the channel grow. If you like, share and subscribe, I really would appreciate it. But that is the Charlie Chaplin cocktail. And I will see you guys for the next cocktail video. Cheers.
So thank you very much to Mixid for providing today's halftime entertainment. Like I said, you want to go and check out Mixid's channel, all you need to do, press that link at the top. It's not on the top, in my description, to go and subscribe to his channel. Do leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying this video as well. Just getting the promos in before we go back to this game. No problem, Mixid, you are more than welcome. But yeah, do go and check out Mixid's channel. His link is in the description below. Leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video. We're aiming for 120 likes now. We're only 11 likes away from that, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. In fact, I'm going to knock that up because we're doing really well for likes. Let's go for 140 likes. Any help towards that would be much appreciated. Do subscribe to my channel as well. We are on that push towards 17,000 subscribers. We're now less than 800 subscribers away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. And also, don't forget to go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. You can download the link to their app, which is at the top of my description. Pressing that link will take you to the download page to download the best footballing app out there. So there we go. I'm praying that we do get a goal as well. The players are coming out now for the second half. Manchester City probably had a shouting at half-time by Pep, I reckon, considering we're out extremely early.
Well, just looking at that, City look a bit stressed. They just showed Dortmund in the tunnel. They're laughing. They're happy. They look full of confidence.
Yeah, City look very serious and like shit.
Yeah,
they're going shit, aren't they?
They look completely like. They seem panicked in a way, whereas, like you said, Dortmund, then in the tunnel, Royce come out, he was laughing.
Yeah.
You know, Bellingham's pumped up, he's jumping up and down on the spot, tucking his shirt.
It's where you need a bit of...
Haaland's laughing, you know, they're full of confidence at the minute, absolutely full of confidence. And City are going to have to take that away from them pretty quick, or they're going to get thumps, man. They're going to get... Can
you see 2 or 3?
If they don't do something pretty quick...
We need to be better. Doesn't look like City's made any chances. I think Pep's just... Surely it won't be long. Surely won't be long. Is that Pep?
Yeah, and...
Jadon Sancho having a chat. It's a shame Jadon Sancho chose to leave from a City perspective because we lost a quality player, but his choice, and I think he made a good choice. Good move.
Not gone to a bad club, has he? You know,
no, good for his development.
If he'd have gone down a division,
it is what it is.
Derby or something like that,
yeah.
You're thinking, wow, but he's gone.
He's gone to Dortmund, done well.
He's gone to a club that will put him on the right track.
Yeah. Right, we're ready for kick-off. City attacking from left to right, Dortmund attacking from right to left. It's De Bruyne that gets us underway. Doesn't look like we've made any changes as of yet. We need to be better. Hopefully Manchester City's analysts have been able to have a really good look at where we can exploit Dortmund, because if that doesn't happen, we're in bother. And I can see Dortmund, maybe for the first 5 minutes here, looking to just try and get a second goal and take the game to City. It'll be interesting to see if it works the opposite way and City look to try and do a little bit more about it. I'm going to say what I've said in the first half. Zinchenko's balls into the box on Saturday were great. He's on the pitch. De Bruyne's going to be stood over this. De Bruyne's going to take it. Yet we've not got a goal. There hasn't been anything amazing put in.
That
should be a yellow card. That's a cynical foul. It's not going to be a yellow card for Maury.
You're right about his name.
Bowser.
I don't know what I was looking at before. I thought they all had the same written on back.
Right, De Bruyne puts a ball into the box.
It
needs to be Zinchenko on them set pieces. Not a good ball. Straight into the keeper's
arms. De Bruyne's like... He knows he's like the best kid on park, so I'm going to take out corners, out free kicks.
Do this, yeah.
Yeah. When as class as he is,
it's a good ball. That
pieces are not very good at all.
He's offside. That was a really good ball. Haaland just doesn't do much. He just trots around, doesn't he?
He's just a finisher though.
Yeah.
But that's what we were just saying. That's what
striker.
City are lacking.
His job's to score goals.
It's to score goals. He can trot around all he wants, but he knows when he's on a 1-to-1, he's a big lad. He'll put the ball in the net.
Right now, we need a player that can put the ball in the net.
Very similar, and to be fair, I'm not Harry Kane's biggest fan, but if I were to go for one of the two, if I was City, I'd go for Harry Kane, just because he's just so experienced in the Premier League.
He's guaranteed to get you 20 plus goals every season. You know, there's an Aguero replacement right there because he'll get the goals that Aguero's given us every season, and Kane will do the same. Yeah.
You know, you can spend 140,
guaranteed
150 million on Haaland. He might be bobbins in the Premier League.
He might be a typical Manchester United, can't hack it.
Well,
it's a goal kick, I think.
The games are completely different.
He's given a corner, I think that was a goal kick.
You know, the German game in this game's completely different. He's got no competition other than Bayern Munich.
I tell you what, we've got Gundogan, De Bruyne on the pitch. These are the players who are experiencing the Bundesliga. I expect better. They know what to expect, don't they?
Yeah.
De Bruyne's captain needs to take the game by the scruff of the neck. Can he put a good ball into the box? He's going for the near post. Look at City, the crowd in that near post. City are working on something at the near post.
He's defending now, Alan. Head on it.
Look at him. What a beautiful player. I want him. You won't have a 7-game goal drought for us. We do too much. So De Bruyne with the corner again. Can City do something? We need the goal. We need something. Referee's warning of something. He did this in the first half. He's doing it again. He's seeing something. He's giving a warning. Is it grabbing? I've seen a referee do it before. Is it Mike Dean that's done it? Said stop doing it. Gave the warning. Didn't do it and gave a penalty. Yeah. So not a bad ball in from De Bruyne. Looking for the near post. Again, cleared. Foden. Not a good ball in. Could go anywhere this. Like Mahrez. Last player I wanted there was Ruben Diaz having a shot at goal 20 yards out. I like Ruben Diaz, but I've not seen anything from the season to suggest that he should be a player having a shot from 20 yards out.
He'll walk on some of them set pieces. What's he like?
Can be a bit wayward with his final ball, yeah. Zinchenko's my pick.
Yeah.
He could just float really good balls into the box. And sometimes all you need to do is put a good ball into the box. Attack it. Go and attack it and do something with it. Bernardo Silva, good ball into the channel. Rodri, not a good ball in. Dortmund just sitting deeper. First 4 minutes, it's been all Manchester City. Here's Bernardo Silva. Definitely some instruction from Manchester City about taking the game to Dortmund here. How he's managed to find a pass out there, but he has, and Dortmund can clear their lines. Straight up to Haaland. John Stones wrestling with Haaland. Free kick there to Erling Haaland. Stones just never looked confident then, did he, dealing with him?
Again, it's that pressure what he brings to defenders. He brings that air of unease to them.
I was just about to say, I didn't think that was a free kick, but other than just Stones right at the end just puts his left arm around him. Why? Didn't need to do that. He did literally all the hard work there. Didn't need to do that.
You know that.
Is that Thomas Tuchel then in them?
Was it?
I think it was. Oh, we've got Chelsea at the weekend and we're scouting that. He's also a former Dortmund manager as well, isn't he? Well, fancy the trip to... It's alright when you can,
around Europe, innit, watching football.
It's alright for some.
No one else can.
Here's Gundogan, 50 minutes. 40 minutes for City to save their Champions League campaign. Fun stat, City are the only team in the Champions League now that's left that haven't lost a game. Oh, it's a great ball in, and it's a good flick over from the keeper. Of all the ways to find a goal, just a fluke goal would be a very harsh way to spell the...
Look who's crossing it.
Yeah, Zinchenko putting a good ball into the box there, forcing the keeper just to tip that over. Could literally go anywhere there. Good bit of goalkeeping that from... Is it Hiltz? Whatever his name is?
I'm not sure.
I don't know who that keeper is. I've not heard of him before. Right, City choosing to work it. Why can't we just have Zinchenko whip the ball in? I don't understand it. I don't understand. The set piece, they're not... they're
Your
not
defenders
working.
are coming up, and you're going to,
I don't understand. Don't understand it.
The problem is now you're left with your
Foden.
defenders. You look at Stones now. When
Bernardo.
in theory he should be. They get a quick break. He's waiting for a ball.
They're exposed.
Yeah. If he scores, fair play to him.
Oh, that's a great ball. Square it across. Good defending. Defended really well today, Dortmund. Really well.
Oh,
Penalty.
Penalty.
Penalty, Manchester City for a handball. This is massive. This must go.
Was it?
This must
It
go.
looked like it.
All the players are appealing, so I'm going to say yeah. Heads it onto his arm. He's leaning his arm like that.
Is it Emre?
I don't think
I don't think that's a penalty.
it's harsh. I don't think they'll. Referee gets a great angle of it. He knows exactly what's happening.
Yeah.
I don't think this will be overturned. I think it's really harsh. Really harsh. He heads it onto his arm. VAR are having a look. They may ask the referee to go and have a look at the screen. I think the referee knows what's happened. I think the referee knows what's happened. I think he knows he's headed it onto his arm, but because his arm's out, he's given the penalty. All the smiles have gone off the Dortmund faces now. The away goal looms.
Been a bit under the cosh this half.
Yeah, 7 minutes that you've taken the game to them. This is massive. This must go. It's as simple as that. City had a massive penalty in the Champions League last season in the last 16. VAR are checking the potential penalty. It's Emre Can in the heart of everything again. He gave away a penalty in the last one that was overturned on VAR. He has headed it onto his arm. The problem is, it's as Bernardo's saying, his arm is out. Your arm is out.
He's instigating. He's gone with it. He hasn't. Has it?
I don't.
He's give it. Have they give it?
I don't think the referee's going to go and look. I don't think he's going to overturn it. I think the penalty is going to be upheld here. As I was saying, massive penalty last year away against Real Madrid. We scored the penalty from De Bruyne. Massive moments. We missed the penalty against Tottenham a couple of seasons ago to go out of the Champions League in that first leg. It's massive moments. This must go. Mahrez. I thought it was going to be De Bruyne. I'm not even sure I can look. Mahrez with the penalty. The penalty is given. It is handball. Chance here, Manchester City. Mahrez, massive moment. This must go. Come on, Riyad. Please put this into the back of the net. Mahrez. Yes! Get in! 1-1. The away goal that Manchester City have been looking for. Ice is running through the veins of Riyad Mahrez, and he smashes it into the corner of the net to make it Borussia Dortmund 1, Manchester City 1, away goal. There it is. Oh, the keeper isn't far away. The power does him. The power and the height. So good penalty there. I thought the keeper got a hand onto it. He did not get a hand onto it. So good penalty from Mahrez. It isn't right in the corner. There's enough power. There's enough height. I don't care as long as it goes into the back of the net. And it is into the back of the net. And it is Manchester City that are level on the evening. The away goal is there. Dortmund need to find a goal to keep their hopes alive of staying in the Champions League. A goal for Dortmund means that it will go to extra time if it finishes 2-1. If City score again, that second away goal, Dortmund need 4. That's what City need to push for. We need that killer second goal. That is exactly what we need. My heart is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Get in! Oh, I've never wanted anything to go in as much in my life there as well. I wanted that to go in. They're the big moments, though. Yeah, it's gone away.
I was a bit worried when Mahrez was taking that. Really
I thought it'd be De Bruyne or Gundogan.
A good penalty.
Ice is running through his veins. He's obviously feeling confident enough. He said, "I want it."
I still think he's a bit harsh.
Yeah, it's definitely harsh. It's hit his head first. His arm's out. If it just hits his arm, it's 100%. I think it's just
naturally, but as he's gone that way, he's then come back to head it. Your natural instinct, your heart, your arm's going to be out there just to try and sort your balance out.
I'm just saying, if I'm going this way and I'm heading it, like, look what my arm's doing. I'm not going to put my arm here and head like that. It's unnatural. No, you're going to like that.
Balance yourself up.
Yeah. So problem is, I think it's because his arm is like this.
He's just not connected very well with the header. If he connects well with the header, it's not going to.
Massive moment. They're going to be devastated. Dortmund. That goal in the first leg overturned for Bellingham. That penalty, which has been converted by Riyad Mahrez. My heart's going what a pulse. Not great for the heart watching Manchester City, I will say. Stressful. Here's Walker with the ball. Finish the game. Yeah, Dortmund will be annoyed by that. So I sense there might be a mistake or two. We need to force a mistake and capitalise on it. I think if City can score again, I'm not going to say we're going through, but I'd say that's a massive, massive step into the semi-final if we can score again. Dortmund can't afford to concede again. They can't afford to give us a second away goal. That's a great bit of interception. Here's De Bruyne. Play it to Mahrez. He pushes him. De Bruyne. Oh!
It's a corner.
Oh, Kevin.
He was pushed though.
Kevin. We're not going to get another penalty. After that.
Definitely knocked off balance.
Yeah. Should have played a pass. Didn't need to do that. Didn't need to have a shot.
There was just something in the last...
Yeah.
He was lined up pretty well for it.
Oh, it's outside the area.
There, you see.
It's outside the area.
Yeah, it just takes him off balance slightly.
Should be a free kick.
Yeah, it should be.
Should be a free kick that to City, but as it is, it's a corner instead. He should have played a pass earlier. I said Mahrez is in. He should have just played the pass. It surprises me.
I think without
surprises me. Also, it's Foden on corner duty. Why is Zinchenko not on them? Anyway, Foden.
It's a great ball.
Oh, whoa! What happened there? What? I thought the top of the crossbar. So it's Hits is his name, the goalkeeper. It was Mahrez up against Hits that Mahrez found the goal. This game is far from done. Not sure.
It's hard to call that, isn't it?
Definitely hit the top of the crossbar. Good flick on that from Rodri, I think it was. Wasn't the greatest of balls in, but got the job done. It's what City have been looking for, that near post. Dortmund need to just regroup and gather their thoughts and find a goal. At the moment, Dortmund heading out. Half an hour or so to go just over here.
What was the Munich PSG game actually?
A bit boring.
Was it?
PSG,
1-0?
Yeah, PSG were just happy to
kind of
sit off.
Goals,
yeah, PSG were just happy to sit off. I think PSG would have forced the issue if they needed to. They didn't need to.
Would it have been different with the Lewandowski?
First leg would have been. Yesterday, not so sure. Weren't a very good game. PSG were guilty of missing some really good opportunities. Neymar hit the post in a one-on-one that he should have scored, and Bayern went up the other end and scored. Here's Haaland, great position. There's a run of a player. Need to be careful. Here's Marco Reus into the penalty area. Good bit of defending though. They come away with the ball once more. The block comes in from Ruben Diaz, and Rodri can head it clear, and Gundogan can volley it clear. Good defending that by Manchester City. It's really good defending. De Bruyne is putting under pressure, and that needs to go into the stand.
It got to deal with that.
I think that needs, yeah.
Farting around trying to control that there.
No.
You're just whacking it.
I think that needed to go in the stands, but there we go. Here's Gundogan.
He's given away an unnecessary throw-in.
Not capitalised by Manchester City there. A rare mistake at the back there from Dortmund. So we're through an hour. Less than half an hour to go here. Dortmund 1, Manchester City 1. It's such a slender advantage for City. We lead by 3-2. He just hacks him there. He's lucky he doesn't escape a yellow card. It's not a great ball, and it is dealt with well by City. And City actually, yeah, that's a great pass from Zinchenko. To ensure City have possession. He's got the overlap as well. Foden, use him.
No, he's gone too far out.
Mahrez is on the other side. Onto your right foot. Yeah, could have just gone across, get a corner, anything. It's not a good ball in. Missed his opportunity there. There's a couple of touches too many. Should have just drilled that across. Took it onto...
He couldn't get it onto his left foot. He's got no right foot as he's running plays. He needs to get it on. It's the issue with playing him a sole left-footed player on the right. He's got to come inside all the time. If he was on the other side, he might be able to swing his leg at it.
Yeah,
but he's just
he's not going to attempt it.
No, he's got to come back. he's got no choice but to come back to put it on his left.
Defenders know that, don't they, as well?
Yeah, because
They show him the right side.
Yeah, because he can't do anything with his right foot. You know, that's why he takes touch
poor
after
ball
touch
forward
to try
from
and find the
Dortmund.
opportunity to come back.
And City just taking it easy now. City just looking to dominate this game and just... we've got an advantage. We concede. It doesn't make any difference. It goes to extra time. It's not City are going out if we concede.
No, there's a bit of
leeway.
Space now.
I think this is helping Man City now to just play a nice casual game. Judging off the time and everything. I think judging off the time and everything. I think if City score again, I think that... You reckon that could be it?
Over.
They need 4.
They're not going to get 4. We're not looking at a Barcelona PSG from...
I hope not.
A few seasons ago.
I hope not.
I think if Dortmund do get another one, they will probably settle for a bit of extra time just to...
Yeah, they'd be happy for...
Yeah.
I don't want extra time. I don't want penalties. I can't do penalties. I don't want penalties. I don't want that. Let's be positive. It's 1-1. We're going through at this moment in time. Just keep pushing. Get that other goal. Oh! Keeper nearly gave the ball away to Bernardo. Bernardo's on that there. He wanted the ball. Dortmund do really well to keep hold of the ball, but it's good pressing that from Gundogan. Really good pressing to ensure City do get possession back eventually. Here is Stones. 28 minutes to go. The clock's ticking. Up to 130 likes now, so we're only 10 likes away from my target. Don't forget, leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying the video. Subscribe if you are new around here. Press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. And do go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. You can find the OneFootball link in the description below.
That's not a free kick.
What's Gundogan shoving for?
I don't know. Don't pick on my mate.
He's I know his game. He's trying to rile up Bellingham because he's on a yellow card.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
My tactic that I mentioned at half time. My tactic, rile him up.
Really, he's only 17, 18.
17, isn't he? Rile him up, yeah.
He's not really done anything there, has he? He's just started
Give him a shove. Give him a shove as well. There we go. What he's hoping for there, I think, Gundogan, is a shove in the face.
Yeah, just something back from him.
He wanted something back then. Shove me in the face. He'll have chucked himself to ground there. And he'd say, referee had gone...
Get him off, get him off.
Yeah. That is exactly what that game was then. But that might just rile up Bellingham now. They're testing his patience because he's only 17. Big game
he's
like this.
On a yellow card.
Yeah.
He was a bit hyped up, weren't he, in the first half?
Yeah, chasing shadows here, there and everywhere. Got himself a goal. You know what I mean? Overconfident and stuff like that. Get him riled up. Get the mistake.
17-year-old. He's got a lot to prove as well with the Euros as well this year, hasn't he?
Yeah, of course he has. Dortmund now coming forward with menace. Right hand side. Cross comes in. It's too deep. Will be followed up on the left hand side though. Guerrero with the ball. Dortmund just choosing to centralise and play it. The pass isn't there, and City can come away with it. Here is Kevin De Bruyne. It's going to turn him. There we go. Finds the pass. Here's Gundogan. Taking a heavy touch there, but it's a good pass.
Would he be England's youngest player at a tournament?
Bellingham, have you got... Rooney, didn't he go when he was 16 to the World Cup in 2016? As Gundogan has a shot, it's not a good shot.
Did he? What, 16?
Oh, Walcott, sorry.
Theo Walcott.
Walcott.
Right, yeah.
Walcott, not Rooney. Walcott.
Liverpool left it there now. It's still 0-0.
Is that still 0-0? Time's running out. I tell you, Real Madrid goal and that game's done.
No, yeah.
The Algerian prince, they'll get a replay of him scoring the goal. Will do Mahrez a world of good, that. Had a slow start to this season after an outstanding season last season, really finding his feet now though. And could have the all-important goal which could send Manchester City to a Champions League semi-final, setting up...
first semi-final.
It's going to be dubbed... It's Man City Chelsea. It gets dubbed El Clasico, but I reckon that PSG Man City game. If we face PSG, if we go through and we face him, that's definitely going to be El Clasico. That one.
Brilliant.
Qatar taking on Abu Dhabi.
Could you imagine if it was still the old transfer system? They'd be out spending hundreds of millions.
Yeah. Haaland
in. You got to like, what was it, about 6 weeks before end of season to bring somebody in. It'd be like, right, who've we got?
I remember City signing John Mackin from Preston, doing that, signing him right towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
It's like £4 or £5 million, I think it was as well.
Sure, it was like March time, maybe the end of March.
Was
you
it?
might have missed it maybe by now, but I can't remember exactly what date it was. But it was late on in this.
Yeah.
Might have been 12 weeks, 10 or 12 weeks till the end of the season or something like that.
Good point that Roberts just made there. City need a sub. Like, yeah, we've not made a change yet. Get some fresh legs on. Get a couple of subs on. 5 subs are available. Use them. Some fresh legs on there. Dortmund look a bit tired now.
They do look a bit leggy, don't they?
Yeah.
So again, Mara's same issue. He's got to
He
come
just
back.
wants to, yeah, and defender knows it. And he
so
slips.
far now he's got to come back again.
Look at Walker.
That's a good ball.
Tactical foul. Do a Fernandinho. Just whoop. Oh, there we go. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's not.
It's not happened though. So the danger's still there. I think Fernandinho might be a player I'd look towards, you know.
Oh.
He's going to give
Oh,
a
he's
free
got a
kick.
free
That's weak.
He's a good player.
That's
Bellingham.
weak.
It is weak. He's a good player though.
He's a very good player. No doubt in his quality. He's really kicked on since leaving Birmingham. There's nothing in that. That's not a free kick. He's just chucked himself to the floor. It's just 100% just chucked himself to the floor. I think Dortmund's made a sub. Yeah, Reyna's come on. Claudio Reyna's son Giovanni. He comes on for Kanoff, who hasn't really done anything in this game. So it's Giovanni Reyna coming on. Dortmund chasing the goal. They make the sub. Get some fresh legs on. We're just making the.
Is he American?
Yes. Yeah, remember him?
Yeah. So.
Vaguely do remember him, like 2004 at City. Roy's
Yeah,
ball
it's
into
a
the
good
box.
ball.
Oh, that's a great chance for
Who's that stood
Dortmund.
behind net?
That's the player that's just gone off.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, he's gone off at the other end. He's stood behind the goal.
Stood behind net.
Mats Hummels gets a great head on the ball there from Marco Reus. That ball is on the money. Shows what a good set piece can do. Right on the money. Right near the penalty spot.
Oof.
Great header. Edison's off his line. He's scrambling to try and get that.
Yeah.
That's on target. That goes in. He is beaten. So close that from Mats Hummels, and a warning sent out to Manchester City just like that. We're all smiling because we're going through right now. All of a sudden it could have been, we're facing the prospect of extra time. 21 minutes though, Dortmund running out of time. There's going to come a point where they're going to overcommit and space will open up, and that, if I'll just say it right now, with the 20 minutes to go, we get that second goal, that away goal, with us to have more away goals than Dortmund. They need 4. We score again, we go through. Here is Gundogan now, Bernardo Silva, Rodri, Walker, Rodri inside the Dortmund half. Bernardo City are just happy to exchange passes here and wait. This is where City are at their absolute best. I can hear that as well. What was that?
No.
What is that?
Not the boiler.
It's not the fridge, that's the fridge there. Do you know what it might be? Car outside.
Possibly.
Big engine car outside. Yeah.
Your new Mustang.
I said I've envisioned my midlife crisis where I turn up with a brand new Mustang on the drive. I reckon that's a car. Sounds like an engine running.
Could be a helicopter.
Could be something. Something. There's a motor. Can hear something going round and round. That's really annoying though. Here is Rodri anyway.
It's a helicopter.
Walker.
Yeah, definitely.
I might just open up the window and see. I'll wait for this chance to end. I'll open it up. That's what I want to see. Curiosity's killing me. I want to see. I can hear something. Something's bugging me. I don't think the microphone will pick it up, but something's bugging me. The fridge, it must be Harry Maguire then. That's hilarious. Is it outside?
No.
Oh. Don't know what that is then.
Might be the eating. Might just be the boiler.
Who knows? Right, 18 minutes to go. Still 1-1 here. City going through at the moment. That's a good interception from Zinchenko to Foden. Foden hasn't really done much in this game yet. It was great in the first leg. A bit ineffective here. Possibly might be Ferran Torres or Raheem Sterling that could come on for Foden, you know. Ederson goes long with a massive kick. Past halfway. Dortmund win the header. City win the second ball. Here's Walker. Plays a good pass to Bernardo Silva. He's got De Bruyne for company in the centre and Gundogan too. He uses Gundogan who uses De Bruyne, and De Bruyne makes a bad pass, but a good tackle from Gundogan and he can come away with the ball. But because there's no striker, there's no movement in front of him. He's got nothing. He's forced to just go sideways instead. Come on, City, capitalise on this. Poor pass from De Bruyne. He hasn't really been on it either in this game. Foden and De Bruyne had a bit of a quiet game. Both had really good games in the first leg. Second leg, not really worked as of yet. 17 minutes to go. Like I said, there's 5 subs available. City have used none. I don't think he wants to stick or twist. Whilst we're going through and it's working, doesn't, you know what I mean? Just keep it. The players are all fresh. They've all near enough had a week's rest. Stones hasn't.
Did you see what Ole Gunnar Solskjaer said today about why United haven't won so many games at home?
What's he said?
Because the banners in the stands are red, so the players are struggling in quick decisions.
No, he hasn't said that, has he?
Yes.
De Bruyne into space, penalty area. De Bruyne. Oh, what a save! Great shot from De Bruyne. Could have gone down. Could have gone down. It would have been a penalty. He stays on his feet and he has a shot instead. And it's not a good shot, is it?
It's not.
It's straight at the keeper. So good save from the keeper to get low down there. He doesn't get his shot right at all there.
I don't think there was enough on it for him to go down either, was there?
No.
Really, it's just been a...
That was a chance there for City to have signed their name into the semi-final of the Champions League as Thorgan Hazard comes on. Another change for Dortmund. Foden has a shot! And a goal! The second goal for Manchester City! I've just said Phil Foden's had a really quiet game. He's hugging and kissing Pep Guardiola. City with a second goal, leading Dortmund. It's the second away goal. Dortmund need 4. They need 3 more goals. What a moment for Manchester City. It's 2-1 on the night and 4-2 to Manchester City. What a finish from Phil Foden. They just passed it from the corner. 20 yards out, great shot onto the inside of the post and in. Boom! Champions League semi-final. Do I say it?
Oh, it's a great goal.
Do I say it, Dale? Not yet. I can't do it.
That's a great goal.
It's a great finish and a great goal from Phil Foden. Let's go! Surely Man City can't Man City this. Surely not. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're on the verge. Dortmund are just going to go all hands on deck. Dad wants me to say it. I'm not saying it. It's not done yet. It's 15 minutes to go. Dortmund get a couple of quick goals and it's squeaky bum time and a half.
One and it's squeaky bum time again.
Extra time cannot happen. There will be a winner within the next 15 minutes. Dahoud is off and Hazard is on. It will be all-out attack for Dortmund from here. I will say it if City score again. I'm that confident that if we score again, I'm actually going to get my phone and I'm going to put the Liverpool game on as well. 2 second half goals for City. Get in! Come on. Is this it, ladies and gentlemen? Is 2020-2021 the season that Manchester City do the unthinkable, where we win the biggest competition in the world? Let's not forget, UEFA's original decision was Man City to not even be in this competition this season. We got chucked out. Last season, last February, we got chucked out. It was only in the summer when Khaldoon came in with his group of expensive lawyers and won the case for City to have that ban overturned. And here we are on the cusp of the Champions League, of being in the semi-final to take on Paris Saint-Germain. Still 13 minutes to go. Dortmund need 3 goals. Cross comes in from Dortmund. It isn't very good and it's defended by Manchester City. I think because they need 3 goals, I think if I'm City, I'm probably tempted to take an extra attacker off and get a defender on. Wouldn't you now? There's no harm in putting an extra defender on.
No, I just don't think they need to.
They don't need to, because I don't think they'll do it, but it could still happen, so I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it, not yet.
Confidence, but just didn't seem to bring that out with them.
Yeah. Look at that. Insane. We've got over 125 people now in on the live stream. Thank you. Welcome, everybody. Leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying the live stream. We're nearly on my target of 140 likes. Here is Dortmund. Hazard. Cross comes in. Not a good cross, and City can come away with it. Dortmund are going to be left vulnerable on the counter-attack, of course. Bernardo Silva, great skills. Finds Mahrez.
Haaland's not built a case for himself in the 2 legs, has he?
Haaland? He's not impressed.
He's not justified his 100.
No, he's not justified that price. No, not at all. Dad's just messaged me. Say it. You are not Bolton. You won't concede 3 in 12 minutes. Julian's saying it. They aren't scoring 3. They all want me to say it, but I'm not saying it. It's Man City in quarter-finals of the Champions League. I'm not saying it. Not yet. City score again and I'll say it.
Say it on 92 minutes.
I'll say it, yeah, when we're in added time. When it mathematically cannot be done. As of right now, it can still be done, but it's City dominating the ball.
Dortmund need to press, don't they?
Dortmund need to do something. They need to do something. Thank you very much, Julian. Do appreciate your love.
They can't get the ball, can they? They just can't.
No. They can now. High press. Haaland. Chance. Shot. Over the bar. Chance for Dortmund. That could have been their opportunity to work their way back into the game. He looks a bit...
You can't be asked.
Yeah.
Ish. Is that his first shot over the 2 legs?
No.
Surely that was a corner. 2
more subs. Bellingham comes off. City haven't made any subs, by the way. This is Dortmund's 4th as Brandt comes on for Bellingham. Final 10 minutes now. I don't know who that is. Teagues. Comes in for Maury. The right back comes off. 140 likes. Let's go. Let's get to 150. Here we go. Foden. Oh, he's turned away from Chan. He looked like he had the run of him then. Ah, not yet. Not yet. Here is Foden once more. It's a good pass. Zinchenko. Rodri. Still City have made no subs. Dare I say, oh, it's a great pass. De Bruyne.
Nobody there.
Nobody there at the back post. Mahrez is there, and defender takes the extra touch to take it away from Mahrez, and he'll just let that go out for a throw-in. Yeah, I'm going to say it now. They need 3 goals. would you not start thinking about maybe one or two of the players coming off just to rest them for Chelsea at the weekend? Big FA Cup semi-final coming up. I'd start saying like Foden and De Bruyne, come off. Wouldn't you? And no harm in bringing on somebody else.
No, does it? No, does it? You've got the subs there to use. Why not use them?
I think I'd keep Cancelo and Foden. Zinchenko!
Oof,
it's a good save
great
from the
shot.
keeper. Stung the hands of the keeper. I think I'd keep Cancelo and Fernandinho off the pitch. They're on yellow card warnings. So the last thing you want is for them to come on, get a yellow card and be suspended for the semi-final first leg when we might need them. Zinchenko's impressed me tonight. I thought that was a big call to go with him ahead of Cancelo, and he's done really well. Zinchenko putting himself in good stead for that Champions League semi-final now.
Said it at the weekend he was...
He's a good player. Edison
right.
captures the ball. I thought he was going to head it. Give it with the head. Here's Mahrez then. Walker, look at him, bombing down the right wing. He's not been used. Stay on side. He has. Foden's in the middle. Get it across. Oh, the offside flag goes up now. Time running out. 8 minutes to go.
I hate that rule. We're talking about that in work today. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah. Love that. John, Lancashire in the room and Manchester City. Yeah, they're leaving the flag down.
Yeah.
Zinchenko is brilliant. I would get some players off. I'd be making 2 or 3 subs if I was City now, with that match in against Chelsea in mind. This is near enough done. Although, chance for Dortmund. Oh, it's a great block. And it's Phil Foden that's back there, making the block. Dortmund need a goal. Oh, they've set, how many players are forward there? 7 players are forward for Dortmund.
And they do nothing.
Yeah, and City have come away with the ball. They're overcommitting. Liverpool, it's still 0-0 Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yeah, on their way out. Interesting. Here is De Bruyne. Has a run. Fancies a run. Just keep hold of the ball. It's quite simple. City keep hold of the ball. We go through.
Yeah.
Nothing much Dortmund can do about it. 142 likes now. Love that. We've got over 140 people in the room. So welcome. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Much appreciated. Ball comes in over the top. Walker's going to win that header and head it clear. Foden's the man getting a lot of love at the moment, which is stuff you do love to see. Here is Dortmund probing, looking for the opportunity. Stones is there to make an important interception. Here is De Bruyne. Great touch. Mahrez, he's made the run. De Bruyne doesn't need him. And he's gone towards Foden. It's not a good pass. It's the wrong pass. There's a run on the right-hand side there and Dortmund can come away with the ball. 6 minutes to go. Time running out for Dortmund. They need a goal. If they go through from here, Dortmund, it's going to be a miracle. Miracles do happen, though. We know miracles happen. We've done it ourselves.
Just reading the live commentary for the Liverpool game. Real Madrid have just had a corner and put 4 men up for it.
Just sitting it out, get the job done. Don't blame him. Don't blame him. So, as it is, it's going to be, it looks like, Chelsea against Real Madrid and PSG against Manchester City. That's the semi-final lineup is what it looks like it's going to be. A couple of really tasty, really tasty games. I'm saying it. We're going to the semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. I'm saying it.
You've said it without saying it.
I'm saying it like right now, ladies and gentlemen. City, from that goal from Phil Foden, I'm confident we're going to the semi-final. Look at the love there from Pep on Phil Foden. What must Jadon Sancho be thinking, seeing the love that the man that he was meant to be promoted with?
That bastard.
Yeah.
He's not only seeing the love, he could be the player keeping him out of the England Euro team as well.
Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Dortmund, ball in to the box. They need a goal. They need one quick. Good defending. Who's there? Ruben Diaz. Who else? Missed big Ruben against Leeds. He'd have stopped them, that is for sure. Dad, I'm tempting fate. After encouraging me to say it. The semi-final after 5 years. Not done under Pep Guardiola, of course. He fell short all the time for Bayern Munich in the semi-final. Cross comes in from Dortmund. Headed clear by Manchester City. Ruben Diaz gets his head onto it. I love how we're 86 minutes in and we've made no sub. Oh, what a ball from De Bruyne. Foden, look up. There's two other players. There's two other players. Bernardo Silva, Mahrez. Too many touches. He's still got the ball. He rounds the keeper. No, he's not got the ball and it's out for a corner.
He shouldn't have let it go. Bernardo Silva should not have let that go. Was it just behind him or something? Or what? I don't...
Oh, the ball was good from De Bruyne.
He should have gone then. He's too late.
Yeah. It's just behind Bernardo. Yeah, then Bernardo gets clattered to the ground.
Phil Foden was too late in giving it. If he'd give it first, they'd have both been in... Oh, here we go.
You nearly was right. 87th minute or 86. Nearly right. Mahrez, I think, might be the man coming off. It is, and Sterling comes on. He's walking gingerly, which isn't a good thing at all. Of course, he's the man that's found the equaliser. It's been a high-effort game. That's why I said I'm not surprised City haven't utilised them 5 subs earlier. I'd get all the subs on right now. I'd be taking next for. It's not going to happen.
Every 30 seconds now, every minute, just bring them on.
Yeah.
Probably like you say, I'll probably just make the 3. Leave the 2 yellow cards.
Last thing we need right now is a nasty challenge on De Bruyne or Gundogan or something. So, off they come. Yeah. Get Ake on for Diaz, an important player. Make sure they're ready to go. 2 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. What's up, sorry?
Kyle Walker's had a good game.
He has. Utilised his pace. There's a reason why he wasn't playing against Leeds. I reckon he'd again have stopped the counter-attack with his pace. It's a great tackle from Gundogan on Erling Haaland. Dortmund still come away with the ball. They still hold a bit of hope. Here is Royce. Can Dortmund have a say? Not lose on their home turf. They won't want that. It's a good pass. I think that's Hazard that played the pass there. I don't know why Zinchenko's pulling the shirt of Reina.
You should have took the free kick.
Played the advantage there.
Poor decision by
it was a yellow card.
For what?
I don't know. Look at De
Bruyne. He wasn't that bad of a challenge. He was going to get up and play the advantage.
Well, that's really funny.
That's poor.
That's really funny.
If you got a booking and a free kick, lie on the floor. Don't put your shot over at stand and then ask for a yellow card.
Look at that stadium, Dale.
I know, we'll go on, Dale.
We've been saying this for a year.
It's been shut, hasn't it?
I know.
It's not our fault.
One day. Zinchenko wants... Look how much Zinchenko wanted that then. He's flat out.
That's a red card, that. That's a book.
That's a horrendous challenge on the head.
How can he not?
From Reina. Oh, it's his shoulder that goes into his
shoulder and
face.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anything malicious in
it.
I did say to you, I said Zinchenko's winning this header no matter what. He was winning that. He just looked like I was winning it.
I'd take him off.
Get a concussion substitution there now.
Yeah.
Take him off.
Take him off.
Waste more time. 4 minutes added on.
I'll just take him off anyway.
Semi-final, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. 2 more live watch-alongs for everyone to look forward to.
When are the semi-finals?
Not next midweek. The midweek after.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Straight into it.
So next week, midweek, we've got Aston Villa in the Premier League. I have said, I reckon 2 wins, 80
Chelsea,
points wins
Aston
us.
Villa.
So it's Chelsea, Aston Villa, Cup final against Spurs.
And then Champions League
PSG away, Palace away, PSG at home, Chelsea at home. Difference. There's our next few fixtures.
He's not even got a yellow.
Fire emojis if your prediction is correct. I said 2-2, so mine could still be correct. Zinchenko stayed on.
I didn't have a score prediction. I just had a prediction that Dortmund would score first.
I said both teams to score, and I'm right. This seems to be the more exciting of the games. The new one for Liverpool against Real Madrid. There's Dortmund into a great position in the penalty area, trying to find a goal. John Stones is there to make the interception, and City can clear through Walker. City just clearing their lines. Dortmund know the game is up. They're going out. And it's Manchester City that are going to be going through. Don't give away a yellow card. Don't do stupid things.
There's no need to, is there? He's daft by De Bruyne. He's got a bit of an issue, anyway.
Yeah, because you know, here's Rodri. I'd go for a goal. Raheem Sterling could.
Oh, that's poor ball.
I was gonna say could do the goal, but there we go. So 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes until official confirmation. Tell you right now, Manchester City will play PSG. It will be in Paris for the first leg. Second leg will be in Manchester. 2 massive games coming up between Manchester City and PSG. The other semi-final is going to be
difficult.
It is very difficult. We need a result in Paris. We've got Neymar and Mbappe to compete with, and probably Marquinhos coming back. The other semi-final is going to be Real Madrid against Chelsea. I think it's in England first. So in London.
You want?
I agree, Philip. This has been a fantastic second half.
Yeah,
City.
it has been good. Yeah,
much better. More urgency. I think City. I think the bollocking that they've had at half time from Pep. I presume they've had a bollocking.
They're very lacklustre.
Yeah, and he's just said. Maybe he's just said pride's at stake. Do you want this or not? You want it? Go and show me.
Going back to that semi-final, City need a goal in Paris, don't they?
We need an away goal in Paris.
You need a goal in Paris. To come away with anything less than a goal is going to be really difficult. Yeah,
we need the goal. We've knocked PSG out of the competition before. Last time we played each other, we knocked them out. Quarterfinals, 2016.
What do you think of the away goal rule? I like it now. I think it makes the game more attacking.
It does add a different dimension.
I just think it should just be a level playing field.
Judging off because we're experienced in the Champions League now, I think a level. I would appreciate a level playing field. Here is Raheem Sterling now, aim through into the goalkeeper, 1-on-1. Too many touches. He twists and turns, looking for the extra pass. Why didn't he just have? He's on his right foot. Why didn't he just have a shot? Sterling could have done himself a world of good there and found a goal.
That's that confidence thing, isn't it?
Yeah, he could have just had a shot. 7 seconds to go, ladies and gentlemen. We're nearly there. I do hope you're right. Diaz will close down Mbappe. And there is the final whistle. Pep with a smirk on his face. Quarter-final hoodoo. What quarter-final hoodoo? It's done. We're into the semi-final. Manchester City have set up a date over 2 legs in the romantic city of Paris. The city that I should have been in right now. But I'm not. I'm here to deliver this to you guys instead for everybody to enjoy. And it's just poetic irony that PSG were playing yesterday that I'd have tried my hardest to have got tickets for if it was normal circumstances. And then we're here. We're going to be playing PSG. First leg in Paris, second leg in Manchester for everyone to look forward to. I see Phil Foden there.
Now? Is that when we should have been in Paris?
We should have been in Paris now. Yep. That's how I can't help but think it. That's why I'm off. We should have been in Paris, but we're not in Paris. We're here instead. Thank you very much, Mixid. Players do need to learn to shoot. There's definitely room to be worked on here for Manchester City. I like that little banner, Man City through to the semi-finals, what you like to hear. So it's going to be Liverpool going out. Let me just make sure that they are going out, because that's a big bonus for us, because I feel like they're one of the teams that can knock us out. It's in the 94th minute, so I am confident that Liverpool are going out. So it's going to be one of Real Madrid or Chelsea in the final, and PSG or Manchester City are going to go toe for toe for a place in the final in Istanbul in Turkey for everyone to look forward to. Erling Haaland there.
Looks dejected, doesn't he?
Looks like a player that's leaving in the summer.
To be honest, he can look as dejected as he wants. He's done nothing at all over the 2 legs. You know, if they'd have got beaten, they'd have scored a goal in each leg and been like a really good player. Then, but he's done nothing. He's not staked a claim in.
There's been nothing there for us to say that Man City should spend £150 million on him.
And this is the market, innit?
Yeah.
You know, and he's just not.
And they'll judge that.
Yeah.
Other clubs will judge that and say didn't turn up. Big game, big moment, didn't turn up.
It's like producing a tin of beans and having it for sale in Aldi on Sainsbury's. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's in Aldi. He's not produced anything.
Yeah, confirmed. Real Madrid 0-0 at Anfield. They go through thanks to their first leg victory in Spain. So it is Manchester City that will play PSG, and it's Real Madrid that will take on Chelsea. I'll be doing live watch-alongs of all 4 of them. So the 2 first legs and the 2 second legs. All 4 of them matches for everybody to look forward to. The quadruple, it's still on. But it is back on the line again on Saturday. Saturday at 5:30 p.m. British Summer Time. It will be Manchester City taking on Chelsea at Wembley in the FA Cup semi-final. As of right now, Manchester City in all competitions this season have reached the semi-final minimum of everything, which is remarkable. If we can win on Saturday, it's the final of the FA Cup, the final of the League Cup, and we're looking fantastic in the Premier League as well. So domestically, we could be in for a bit of domestic success. Champions League is what it's all about. I know for a fact that City would swap all 3 domestic trophies right now for a Champions League. They would. Fans might not agree with that, but the club themselves, they want European pedigree. The only way you get them, win Champions Leagues. You want the biggest trophy of them all. We're now in the final 4. We've got a 1 in 4 chance of lifting that trophy at the end of May. Massive step there from City, overcoming Borussia Dortmund, winning both legs by 2-1 and going through by 4-2 on aggregate. It's now a match with a date with destiny once more in Paris. PSG taking on Manchester City. The first leg's going to be in Spain, by the way. So it's Real Madrid taking on Chelsea. I don't think dates have been decided yet as to which day City will be playing on, whether it's going to be the Tuesday or the Wednesday for the first leg, and then the second leg on the Tuesday or the Wednesday of the week after. The 2 games will be taking place. One will be on Tuesday, one will be on Wednesday. They will kick off at the same time, so it'll be 8 p.m. But they'll be on different days. The games are not going to be at the same time. Big games coming up for Manchester City. Fantastic win for City. I cannot even begin to tell you how big of a result that is for City. Just like a cup final, that for City. We've treated it with respect. Didn't go to plan in the first half. Executed plan perfectly in the second half, and City ultimately go through. Semi-final for everybody to look forward to in the Champions League. We've only been here once before, got that all to look forward to. Aaron, the BT just said there, the games are going to be played on the 27th and 28th of April. So one game will be on the 27th, one game will be on the 28th. They're not at the same time on the same day. 2 different days. Good night to everybody that has tuned in. I'm just going to go through the stats for this game. And then I'm going to end the live watch along there. Whew. There we go. McCity's just seen it there. There we go. Glad we've got there. Glad we have got there. Right. Stats for this game. Jude Bellingham's been given the man of the match. I'm going to give my man of the match. I think I'm going to give it to Riyad Mahrez just for that ice cold penalty. That penalty was massive. We missed that penalty, I think we go out. So he gets man of the match just for putting that into the back of the net. So
not really been an outstanding performer, has it, tonight?
No.
Walker's had a good game.
Yeah, Walker's had a good game. I think Diaz looked pretty strong. Bellingham for them looked like their best player, I thought. Foden took his goal well. Mahrez did well getting the penalty. Other than that, nothing really much there. It wasn't a classic game, if I'm honest.
it was done what needed.
Yeah.
And that was that.
So, 38% possession for Dortmund, 62% for Manchester City. 44% of duels won by Dortmund, 56% for City. Aerial duels, 32% for Dortmund and 68% for City. 3 offsides for Dortmund, 1 for Manchester City. 2 corners for Dortmund in this game, 11 for Manchester City. Goes back to what we were saying, corners, 11 chances to put a ball into the box. We need to be better. They need to be better, in my opinion. Most important stat, 2 goals for Manchester City, 1 for Borussia Dortmund. Total shots, 17 shots from Manchester City, 5 on target. That's still a pretty poor return, but a couple of goals, which is the big difference. 10 shots for Dortmund, 3 on target. Shot accuracy, both at around 30%. Manchester City had 2 shots onto the woodwork as well. 10 shots inside the box for City, 7 outside. 6 shots outside. 6 shots inside the box for Dortmund, and 4 from outside. 14 tackles for Dortmund at a tackle completion rate of 50%. 12 tackles for City at a tackle completion rate of 33%. More clearances for Dortmund, nearly double as many. 19 compared with 10. 13 interceptions for City compared with 5 for Dortmund. I agree there, Zinchenko had a fantastic game. His name should be mentioned for a potential man of the match performance as well. Like I said though, my JSGC man of the match is going to Riyad Mahrez for his ice-cold penalty, which has helped us go to the semi-final of the Champions League. 441 passes at a pass completion rate of 84% for Borussia Dortmund. For Manchester City, 708 passes at a pass completion rate of 91%, which is a whopping stat. 8 crosses from Dortmund, connecting with 37.5% of them. 19 crosses for City, connecting with just under 16%. 8 fouls by City, 7 for Dortmund, 1 yellow card for Dortmund, none for Manchester City, that 1 yellow card for Jude Bellingham. So there we go. I said it all in the build-up to this game. In my match analysis of the game between Manchester City and Leeds United, we made so many changes. We chucked that game. We missed out on 3 points. United have made some gains on Manchester City. They have the potential, if they win their game in hand, to narrow the gap at the top of the Premier League to 8 points with 6 to play. So they've still got an outside chance of potentially challenging Manchester City to try and win the Premier League. And with so many changes made, I said, was it worth it for City? In the immediate aftermath, no, we lost to Leeds, United won, it wasn't worth it. I said we'd get our answer though from this Dortmund game. We go through, I no longer care about that Leeds result. We've gone through, and I no longer care about that Leeds result. What's important now? FA Cup semi-final on Saturday. Then we're back into the Premier League. The only way we win these big trophies, in my opinion, is taking it 1 game at a time. The way we win these trophies is playing a strong team every single week until them trophies are won. A strong team must go out on Saturday. A strong team must go out versus Villa away as well. Win them 2 games. I think that's near enough Manchester City cementing themselves not only towards the Premier League but also into the FA Cup final as well. We stand a really good chance here of winning a lot of trophies. We could do something no team has ever done and maybe never ever will again. Win all 4 major trophies on offer. The unprecedented quadruple. As of right now, it's still on. It's back on the line. Saturday, FA Cup semi-final between Manchester City and Chelsea. Big game, lots for us to look forward to. As it is right now, City fans, enjoy the rest of your evening. Go and soak in this victory. Enjoy it. I'll see you all again very soon for the next video. I'll be back again tomorrow for my match analysis and review of this game and what it means for Manchester City. And we'll be back again for another watch-along. This time it will be on Saturday, 5 PM BST will be going live for that game between Manchester City and Chelsea in the FA Cup. As it is right here, Manchester City make it through to the semi-final of the Champions League. Get in. So thank you very much for everybody for tuning in. It is much appreciated. Don't forget, subscribe to my channel if you are new around here. Plenty more Manchester City and football content to come. We're on that big push towards 17,000 subscribers. We're less than 800 subs away. So any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also to go and check out my social media links. They're in the description below and also on the yellow banner at the bottom too. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email is also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorship sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries, go and check out today's video sponsor, which is OneFootball. You can find their link at the top of my description to download the best footballing app out there, keeping you up to date with all the latest football scores and fixtures and results, as well as live statistics, live commentary, what channel you can view the game on, and also the latest football news and transfer news. The link to OneFootball is at the top of my description if you want to go and download that and take you to the download page. It is free to download, by the way, so if you haven't downloaded it, you want to help to support the content created on my channel, then do go and download the OneFootball app through that link. Don't forget also to leave your thoughts in the live chat whilst it's still rolling. If you're watching this after the game, then leave your thoughts in the comments below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. How are we doing for our like goal? Well, we smashed it. We're over 170 likes now, so thank you very much for that, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see post video of this going out. Let's see if we can get past 180 likes. That would be absolutely fantastic. Whilst I'm still live for another minute or so, I mean, if we can get up to maybe 185 to 190 likes by then maybe in the post of this video being out, maybe we might even be able to get towards 200 likes. Let's see what happens. Like I said, we are going to need to be at around 185 to 190 likes for that to happen. We have got 130 people tuning in, so if you haven't left a thumbs up already, then do leave a thumbs up. That would be much appreciated. And the last thing to do then is to roll my promo sponsor video for OneFootball for everybody to enjoy. So let's roll it. This video is brought to you by OneFootball. If you want to download the OneFootball app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of my description, which will take you forward to where you can download this app. The OneFootball app is extremely useful if you are a huge football fan just like me. It provides you with the latest footballing news, transfer news, and the latest videos as well. It is one source of information of where I get my transfer news from. It also allows you to see the latest scores with what's happening in the footballing world. If you just click on a game, including any Manchester City game, it will not only bring up the latest team news, but it will also bring up the latest statistics and keep you up to date with everything happening in that game. If you want to download this app, all you need to do is press the link at the top of the description to stay up to date. So, thank you very much to OneFootball for sponsoring this video. Like I said, if you want to go and download the OneFootball app, all you need to do, press that link at the top of my description to download the OneFootball app. So the last thing for me to do is wish everyone a wonderful rest of their evening. I want to say a big shout out to everybody that has tuned in today for the live watch along. It's been extremely enjoyable. It's Manchester City reaching the semi-final of the Champions League and getting over our quarter-final hoodoo. So what isn't to like about that? A big shout out to everybody that has downloaded the OneFootball app today through the link at the top of my description. And also everyone that has downloaded OneFootball in the past from me as well. It is much appreciated. Absolute legends in supporting the future content created on my channel. So thank you everyone for that. It is much appreciated. Thank you to everyone that's left their thoughts in the live chat as well. It's much appreciated. I love you guys. You're all absolutely brilliant. Go and soak it up and enjoy this. I'm going to say it one more time, nice and clearly, so everyone even at the back of the room can understand this. Manchester City have knocked out Borussia Dortmund in the quarter-final of the Champions League. Man City have ended the quarter-final hoodoo in the Champions League. Manchester City have made it through to the semi-final of the Champions League. I'll repeat, Manchester City have made it through to the semi-final of the Champions League. We've set up a date with PSG, Mbappe, Neymar, Mauricio Pochettino, once again. We'll see you over the two legs. Boys, let's get it done. Thank you everyone for watching. I've been JSGC. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their evening. I do hope that everyone is safe and well too. I have one last thing to say. Get in! Peace. Ciao for now.